Raw.
Hello. I don't know if everybody heard you say that, actually. Hello! We'll see on the
Somebody's
VOD.
raw.
We'll see on the VOD. Hello, it's Mina. I'm here with the boys to do some...
With the well done boy and raw boy.
Yeah. Gotta do...
Mina and the boys.
Some Ace Attorney. Mina and the boys. It's been Mina and the boys for a while now, so... I don't know if Teppy and Koga will ever be alive again. Teppy and Koga just be dead. Hello, welcome. Stuff's wild, you know. We're doing... What? Stop laughing at me!
It do be wild.
Do be wild. Yeah. Sorry.
Do be wilding.
Do be wilding. Things are going pretty great. Today we're playing some more Ace Attorney Chronicles. We're in case 2, and we are gonna throw some voices on Sony. Cause we're dying over here.
Just everyone.
Yeah.
I gotta make up for lost time.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to Queen Bee's testimony. I'm still gonna do hers. That's fine.
Oh, you're going to do her? You're going to do her?
Mm.
You have to do? Oh, okay.
Okay. Then Sony, do you want to take?
Yeah, I guess I'll take Popeye.
Yeah.
Popeye.
Popeye. That's so
The bee Popeye. Is the Popeye that instead of just eating freaking honey?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm proud to be the company's East End branch investigator and meter money collection agent. Ultimate gas meters accept through penny bits, each coin giving customers about 2 hours of gorgeous gas.
And yet, the meter in Mr. Shamsby's room didn't have a single coin in it. The meter doesn't appear to have been tampered with, though, and the collection agent has the only key.
Somehow, he's using all the flaming gas he wants without paying a penny. If that's not thieving, what is?
Mama, welcome, hello!
Thank you, Mama.
Thank you for coming by at all. I love you, love you, love you. I hope you have a safe trip home, and then the next trip you take is gonna be to my house, you hear me? I have my eyes on you! Anyway. Because I figured that she probably wouldn't have as many lines. Oh, where's my list?
No list.
There it is.
Just wine. Pray forgive the discourtesy. The irrelevance of this testimony caused me to turn to my hallowed chalice.
Oh, I don't think it's so irrelevant.
This meaningless testimony turning him drunk.
Love, bye-bye!
What do you mean by that remark, Lord Van Seeks?
Did the mustachio's Nipponese poison the gangling excuse for an actor, or didn't he? That is all that should concern this court, and yet now we must listen to this abhorrence.
Ah, there it is.
There you go.
25.
Clearly, what separates the vast British Empire and your Eastern Islands nation is more than geographical distance.
But this could turn out to be crucial testimony. The cross-examination must go ahead. You hear that, Van Seeks? Crucial testimony.
I don't think you know what it means.
I don't think you know what it means. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
Ouch. There was two in a row.
Yeah. He's on fire.
It was like, okay, I tried. I'm done with this shit now.
Yep. Lord Van Seeks appears to be in a violent mood. Violent mood. My god, Susie, you know just what to say. That's a good laugh. Ha. Yes, he does. Sweats. An attempted poisoning and an incidence of gas theft with no supporting evidence. It's true that they would appear completely unrelated at first glance. But I wonder. The truth tends to be buried at the most unusual places. Yeah, that's because you're in an Ace Attorney game, dude. I promise. It's got nothing to do with anything.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? I'm in an Ace Attorney game? No.
What?
No.
No. He would never. And the first step in uncovering it will be to establish just who and what this man really is. A
Who
lying,
knows?
thieving, lying thief liar. I guess that's what we're gonna... Okay. So, does that mean you enter people's houses in order to empty their gas meters?
I have to try to catch people in their inn, then ask permission to come inside and do my business.
Does that mean you've been into Mr. Natsume's room before, as well as that of Mr. Shamspear?
Well now, interesting you should bring that up. Cause I couldn't believe how little money was in his meter. I mean, how the bird doesn't buy the windows beyond me really is.
Knowing Mr. Natsume, he probably spends all his gas money on books. And then when he's finished reading them, he probably burns them for warmth.
Yikes.
That's dark, dude. That's really
You
dark.
kindly reiterate your statement about the gas meters themselves, Mr. Meterman.
Mr. Meterman. And that's how his name is said. Welcome to... Wait!
You overheated.
No, it's true.
Miss.
See, it's like a bee buzz. Get it? Haha.
Haha.
Many memo.
Many memo.
Okay. Many memo.
Many memoism.
Many memo. Many memo.
How many memos does many memo have if many memos had many memos?
Many memo meter man.
Ah! Sorry, did you already read that?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Got too caught up in my
Do you
bullshit.
think guess who we're waiting for? Yes.
My bullshit. That's what you're waiting for.
Yeah.
Not much to say really, but as you wish.
Nah. I found a meme video from this game, but I cannot find a source of it. I just have a
Rip. So all
Yeah,
all London houses have a gas supply that are fitted with these gas meters, are they? They're the latest model, the height of technology, developed by our company, Altamont Gas. And anyone who uses our gas will have one of these meters in their property, yes? So if a 3 pence coin gives 2 hours of gas, most people would use about 3 coins in a night.
A bit more of that usually. They have both gas lights and a gas stove, that is.
Thinking about it, Soul-Six-Sun doesn't have a fireplace in that room of his, does he? Some people still choose to use candles, of course, but then only have gas for heating. Yes, I do remember seeing candles in Mr. Natsume's room, actually. And how does the money in the meter get back to you at the gas company?
Every 3 days, gasmen like me visit properties on the gas supply and empty the meters of coins.
I see. I must say, the design and manufacture of the new meter cost the company an awful lot of money. But happily, it did put a stop to people not paying their dues, for the most part. Because they have to pay in advance, you mean? Yes, exactly right. Okay. Out of interest, how long has this been going on?
Weeks and weeks! He's been pinching gas of us for ages! And you examined the meter in Mr. Champagne's room, I take it?
Naturally. We took it off the wall and went over it with a fine-tooth comb.
And found nothing suspicious at all, I presume.
That's weird. No, I'm afraid we didn't. Which is exactly why I demanded a new type of meter to be produced. One with an indestructible lock. The Shamspeare Special. That sounds like it would have cost an awful lot of 3-penny pieces. This stresses me out. Oh, I am so stressed. But even after all that, the rascal's meter was still empty.
I'll never get the humiliation.
I'll never forget the
The humility.
Still have the nightmares. When I opened up the money box and found it bare. You what? I said, you what?
Mate,
Look at those eyes.
You what? I said, you what?
And the look on his face, that's a marmy smile of his.
Yeah, he does sound like someone who smiles marmily.
let's sigh.
This side.
Pulled the mirror straight off the wall and took it back to the office. But you know what? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
A whole lot of nothing.
Trace of it being Jimmy open anywhere. Not a single sign.
Bailiff. Witness wants to commit suicide. Prevent him.
Yeah.
What's happening to my salary, Sarah Salt? Down by 3 shillings a day, that's what.
Rip. A life-threatening situation in a number of ways. Incidentally, what became of that meter?
Nothing became of it. I still got it.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Right here.
Right now.
I wonder why they call you. No wonder they call you Meter Man, because he always has a meter on him. Question mark.
It would be prudent for the court to sequester this item while the trial is ongoing.
Wow,
Sequester.
thanks. Is it time to investigate it? Definitely. Although, at first glance, there doesn't appear to be anything unusual about it. Guess I better look at it a little closer! Okay, that's the first thing that jumps out at me. What's that stain? That's a very sturdy looking padlock, isn't it? And the money box is sealed with beeswax, too. Oh, that's beeswax! Okay. So if Mr. Sholmes were to get up to any mischief, he'd be found.
Haha.
Haha. And so if Mr. Sholmes were to get up to any mischief, he'd be found out immediately. I think we got it. Is beeswax really that sticky? Mr. Naruhodo, mischief of that kind is not the sort of thing that Mr. Sholmes would... You know you didn't finish that sentence, don't you? Well, anyway, it's understandable that the gas company would want to safeguard the money that's rightfully theirs. But it does feel a little over the top, perhaps, doesn't it? Cool. Okay. Time to spin. Okay, anything? No. Spin. No. Ah! That's definitely something. Well, it's not big enough for a coin, but...
Yeah, no tampering.
No.
At all.
Oh, what's... No tampering. Have you spotted something, Mr. Naruhodo? Just here, there's a little hole. Do you see? Goodness, you're right. I wouldn't have noticed. It's not a very neat hole, is it? Not professionally made, I'd say. So, you think it might have been opened by Mr. Shamspeare? Oh, that's exactly what I think. Yes. You got me, Susie. Possibly. It seems the people at Ultimate Gas must have missed it. I've searched it thoroughly! Every last nook and butthole. Edward would be ashamed of you. He would be so ashamed of you here.
Yubi.
Can't. Well, it certainly seems to go all the way through to the inside. Yes, but there's no way a coin could fit through here. That's also true. That's true, but even so, it seems more than a little suspicious. Don't you think it's a sussy baka? Okay, well, I guess we should actually present this to the hasn't been tampered with part.
Never! Let's move this along, shall we? Continue with your testimony.
No.
Yes.
No.
I will find yes.
He's so mad.
He's so
So
mad.
I would say it has as much value as the concept of the matter. Like you can recognize if he's mad if he's drinking a lot.
Oof.
Van Sieg should probably go in rehab.
Yeah, if he has glass, the hollow chalice in his hand, that means he's mad.
He's mad.
Oofers.
Oofer.
Woofers.
Yeah, I think
well.
it's this one, but I'm just gonna press it for the fuck of it. But I don't really think it's that.
The Mina way.
There's only one key for all your meters. That was so hard for me to say for some reason. Well, in truth, there's another key in the company vault at our main office. But even if someone had somehow managed to get hold of the key, we'd know if the coin box had been opened. Oh, how with the beeswax? I came up with a rather clever way to expose any little shenanigans, as it happens. Oh, okay, the beeswax isn't there to keep it closed. It's there to, like, show if you were to touch it. That makes more sense. That makes like 200% more sense. Would you care to explain?
Well now, in order to empty a meter, you have to unlock the padlock and remove the cover. When I close the cover again, I stick a little beeswax seal on it, you see?
Yeah. Seal? Like the sort of thing you put on an envelope, you mean? Makes sense.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Basically, you can't remove the cover again without breaking the seal.
No, in the case of Mr. Shamsky's meter, there were no coins inside at all, as I said.
The seal hadn't been broken either.
Oh, he thinks he's so sneaky. We're gonna find him out. It's got something to do with a fucking hole. So that would mean Mr. He's doing the face again. What?
This motherfucker!
It's just like a dog, like tilting his head. It's like,
Yeah, it's just he just looks so empty.
Ryu, I left my favorite toy in Japan.
No, but like it's really like you could put like a loading bar on top of him.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, huh?
He's like realized
Forehead.
something, but
And
it's
he's
something not important.
Yeah, he's like not quite there yet. So that would mean the Mr.
But
Sham.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Processing. That's like.
If this really is a shovel, then
Why is it a spade?
He's thinking about a joke. He heard it like in the beginning of the day.
Hehe butt.
Still hasn't gotten it.
It's like hehe butt.
god damn it, I didn't eat my breakfast.
Hehe butt crack. Anyway. So that would mean Mr. Shamsbury somehow managed to steal coins from inside the meter without opening it? It would seem so, but
It's
that
a
would be
witch.
impossible. Honestly, Yu has the same thing as a bird, where it's like he looks really cool from the side, but from the front he looks completely lost.
The guy that
Little
way.
birdie boy.
How do you know that he's been using gas, though?
Well now, since I started investigating this bloke, I've been to his room more than a few times. And on every occasion, his lamps have been blazing and his stove pounding. As the metal went out, and he still turns to me, sweat dripping down his cheeks, and says,
Get thee to a nunnery!
Get tea to the nunnery.
Thank you.
Hamlet, indeed.
Yes. Thanks,
Sure.
Judge.
Uh,
Thank you. I needed that in my life.
mhm.
I swear to God, he's gonna give me a heart attack. Anyway.
I could bring the Bronx neck. I get all hot under the collar, but still.
No. Calm down.
Every time I open that flaming meter, it's empty. It's robbing me of my salary, too. What's wrong with the world? Where's the justice?
He's
Boing.
boing. He's very elastic.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
No.
No.
But how can Mr. Shamspeare possibly be stealing the money? I don't understand.
Simple explanation is right before your eyes.
He
No,
isn't?
no, other way. No, the other way.
What?
A toast to you eventually realizing that the gasman could be an accomplice.
Oh dang, he's really going for that. Okay.
You what?
I mean, that would offend him.
Good lord. Eminently plausible indeed.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Well, what do you have to say for yourself?
Poke. Oh, please, Lady Quinby, I'm a faithful worker. But besides, if the money us gasman collects doesn't add how much gas have been used, you dog are paid by the same amount.
Ouch. So, you'd be stealing money only to have the same amount taken from your wages. Clearly that makes no sense. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, in the company setup, right? Perhaps. It's a case of
Makes
losing
no
the
sense
battle
that
to win
he'd
the
do
war.
it.
Yeah, it makes no sense why he'd do it, exactly.
No, I'm not gonna stare out of that hornet's nest. If I was stealing from a company, I'd be finished.
Seems possible.
It would seem there is no evidence to support the claims of thievery made against the victim.
I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of...
Because Mr. William Shamspeare is innocent.
He's an honest man.
Yeah, look at him.
Mm.
This ship thing in the
He's,
corner.
he's such a good...
Oh,
he's
there it
such a good
goes.
boy. Ah, yeah, there it goes. I know.
Pray forgive me if that shatters some illusion my Lord Nipponese friend was clearly under.
Literally, dude, you've done it 3 times in the last 10 minutes. Do you need a doctor?
Yeah.
Dude.
You could continue to press this statement, and he would just keep throwing it and add it to your counter again and again.
Yeah.
Forever.
Ugh.
But of course.
It's like, yeet! It's like, dude, like, seriously. I certainly didn't expect to uncover another crime that looks like it's been taking place in the very same room. There's probably another one! Why don't you? How much you wanna bet there's 5 other crimes going on under that fucking roof? I mean, wasn't there a guy who died there? Right? So it's like a lady who was stabbed, a guy who died, and now there's a swindler who also almost died.
Don't call him a swindler. I don't like it.
Okay, a shamster, how about that?
A diddler.
Shamster.
A shamster, because then it's in his name and you can't know for sure if it's like a nickname? Or that I'm calling him a sham. You can't accuse me either way.
He do be a diddler.
Do be a diddler.
Yeah, diddler. Yeah, it is. This is a diddling situation.
According to the testimony...
Diddle with a gas meter.
According to the testimony, it's only the meter in Mr. Shamspeare's room that's under suspicion. It does seem as though perhaps it has nothing to do with the incident involving with Mr. Natsume. No! I know, it does seem that way. No! No! But the fact is, we're in an Ace Attorney game. Since I've been practicing law in England, I feel like I've encountered this at least once already. Cases that are interlinked. Oh. Are you saying that you are an Ace Attorney protagonist, Naruhodo-san? It might seem that two cases have nothing to do with one another at first, but in fact they're intimately connected. Yes, we have experienced that before, haven't we? I wonder if this is another instance. Perhaps, but we can't be sure of that yet. Let's just go! If the ultimate gas...
No.
Shut up. If the ultimate gas company has been investigating Mr. Shamsphere so earnestly, there must be something to it. But then, how has he been managing to steal their gas? It's got something to do with that goddamn hole. Okay.
Tampering.
I think it's this one. And then we'll present the... Because it says tiny hole, yes. Okay, good. Lady Altamont, I'm afraid to say that this meter clearly does show signs of having been tampered with. What?
Yeah, wait. I've been over and over that thing.
You should probably consider getting yourself some glasses, sir.
I will not give any.
Look at his size.
Oh, you meant on the nose, not the
I'm
wine
telling
glass.
you, there's nothing wrong with it.
That's where you're wrong! In that case, what do you have to say about the small hole that's been made at the base of the coin box?
Oh, what?
He really does need spectacles, doesn't he? Spectacles? You're right! You're quite right. There's a little hole there. The meter sounds supposed to have that. None of the others do. In other words, we can assume that Mr. Shamsphere secretly opened up this hole himself. Yes, I wouldn't be at all surprised. But why?
Yeah, why? I mean, it's tiny. Getting a farthing through that.
Get a
You did
fart
what?
through that. Wait, what?
I mean, he is the gas man.
Bailiff! Please remove these violet gases from this courtroom.
Stop
his gassing at all costs.
There is some gas poisoning. There is a gas leak.
There's a gas leak. Okay. Anyway.
No, do not! No, Your Excellency, do not restart the fireworks, no!
No.
Yeah, that would be a terrible crime.
Don't hurt us, please.
Perfect crime.
Don't punish us for our memes. Appreciate us for existing.
Even Peg didn't figure it out. I think we found our Reaper of the Bailey.
Lady Altamont, I wonder if you could give the court some more details about your meter design. What sort of details? Well, what I'd specifically like to know is how it differentiates coins. Yeah. No, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, how does it know it's a free pence or whatever? Couldn't you just throw something of the same size and weight inside? And then you just have to weigh your coin. How does the meter tell the difference between different coins? What do you mean? Well, for example, if someone were to put in a 1 penny coin, that wouldn't work presumably, would it? No, of course not. So, well, how does the meter know that the coin has been fed as a penny bit? Oh, I see what you're getting at now. The meter tells coins apart by their shape and size, which includes their thickness. A penny bit is about 3/4 of an inch in diameter, you see. Other coins just won't fit. I see. It's clearly been very well thought out.
The witness will amend her formal testimony with that information in case it is pertinent.
Good. Thank you. Thank you, Adi. As you wish, my lord. Wait.
Mhm. Soap.
Is that what this bullshit is for?
Oh, it's gacha.
You can spar soap. There's a depression, like me, 2 centimeters. Or 3/4 of an inch. Oh, do you think? I'm sorry. That wasn't as funny when I
I'm
said it out
also
loud.
2 centimeters.
I'm also too sad to live. Anyway,
Oh god. Stop.
we defined.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you guys
No.
sad.
Dad,
You want-
here,
No.
eat this soap. Make you feel better.
Delicious.
You people are.
You'll be cleansed.
You people are the worst, and I love you. Thank you for being in my life.
Oh.
All of you.
Oh. In the gallery?
Totes. We did find a soap at the scene, didn't we? Yes, there were 2 bars and that little ledge just outside the window, so we took this one.
No.
But I'm sure
When they say chocolate
I'm
bar,
sure
this
the-
is not what I expected.
But when we first found it, there was some sort of reddish medallion in the middle there. I remember it clearly. Yes, but there's no sign of it now. Where could it have gone?
Medallion.
Na, 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 na,
But I don't know if that's what we're supposed to. Like, am I thinking too far ahead?
We might as well press it.
You need to turn the case around.
But no. But conversely, then,
Wow.
it would
What do
seem
you-
that anything matching a 3-pence coin exactly in terms of diameter and thickness would go.
You, Mina, trying to figure out what to press. Ryu, but.
Could equally well be used. Would that be true? Well, yes, in a way. The weight comes into it to a certain extent as well.
We thought that though. Anyway, if I find any fake coins, I have a coin box trying to empty a meter. Contract says the customer has to pay 100 times the amount of diddle. That's a fine.
Oh god.
Whoa.
He used the D word.
The D word.
100 times the diddle.
Diddle.
100 times the diddle.
What's out diddling?
We live for moments like that, as gasmen do. Live for them.
No, I don't know, man. Are you working for the wrong reasons?
Why? It's a motivational.
We gasmen love that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, like.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Stop guessing at the courtroom!
There is a
We
leak.
see the gas company has thought of everything. Oh god, the scales of justice had the fire. It's too late. Wahoo! Hurrah for gas! Hooray for cash! Ultimate all the way!
Oh, thank you for your insightful commentary. That's quite enough of that. I love that.
I wonder what they are supposed to be. What do you think?
Remind me, how big are fruit penny bits? About 3/4 of an inch across. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Is this 2 centimeters measurement significant? Or perhaps
No.
there's some other aspect of the meter's construction that we should be focusing on? Yes, you may be right. Perhaps I should try a different tack here. Like asking about whether the meter can be dismantled, for example. Should
No,
we?
I think you should leave it.
Really?
It's never
Yeah, I
important.
think you should. I think you should leave it.
But
Because I think this is important.
wait. So we're saying that we're gonna So we're saying that we're gonna give up on the 2 centimeters thing if we do this.
I think that's gonna like ask her because remember we got like 2 choices to ask her about being dismantled or How the
Oh,
coins
okay, so
work,
that was like to let you redeem your choice.
Yeah, so you can go back, I think.
Okay.
That's what I think, at least.
Okay, well, let's see.
Let's return to the testimony.
Aye, sir. Of course, my lord. As I was saying, ultimate meters are unsurpassed. They can't be manipulated.
X.
X.
I like her super tiny bow. She's like, eh. And that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were in that tight dress, you would too. Like,
Yeah. Like, do you,
Yeah.
There's
like
no
I'm
leeway there.
just telling you. Do you think she can actually bend her torso? Physically speaking, like
No.
like you just have to wear a slightly well-fitted like wool coat alone, and then it gets hard to bend. So like with all of that get up, she's gonna be like stiff as a board.
If she would force it, somebody would spill, and it would be.
She
not-
might have a corset too or something.
Yeah, she probably was wearing a corset.
Or a gas meter.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I think, yeah. It says,
Yes.
to send them a... There we
Send
go.
it. Let me just confirm something here. If the
No.
diameter and thickness were to be correct, the meter would accept any object as if it were a fruit penny bit. Is that correct? What? Stop giggling! I don't know what you're giggling at, but stop.
Oh god.
Yes, that is correct. Well, by something of a coincidence, while we were investigating in Mr. Shakespeare's room, we found a particular item that matches the dimensions perfectly.
A particular.
Something the same size as a true penny bit? What was it? The item in question is this.
Are you meaning inhaling gas? That's a bar of soap.
I think you inhale gas, my dude. Like, do
Oh
not,
wow, that's a
do
call
not-
out.
do not project on me.
What?
Do not project your gas
Mm-hmm.
inhaling behaviors on me. You hear?
Uh-huh.
I will not stand for such slander.
Okay.
Gassy.
Shut the fu- oh my god.
Shut the fuck.
You people are I'm gonna find you and you will eat shoes one day, you hear me?
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you.
Oh, stinky.
You are stinky. Why are you guys so stinky?
Okay,
I hate
sorry.
you.
I'm sorry.
It certainly looks nothing like a true penny bit, I must say. Looks like I'm gonna have to point out exactly what I mean here. So important about the soap. It's this part here. Okay, now let me shoop. There you go. Coconut! You have to turn over the soap to see what I mean. Oh! Are you referring to that round depression in the middle of the soap here? That's right. I didn't know depressions could be round, but you learn something
Yes,
every
they
day.
can. They can be whole freaking towns too.
Or in other words, almost exactly the same size as a fruit penny bit.
That way.
No.
And that's how Ryu got away.
Yeah, he just like yeeted. Yeet. I got.
My Shams needs me.
Shams needs me. Woo. And we just like run.
Run, fools.
Does anyone who you're pressing have in their possession a through penny bit? Quickly now. Hand over your coins, ladies and gentlemen.
To the courtmobile.
Man, you don't have to. It's okay, Audrey. If you need coins, just tell me.
Yeah, you can ask. Yeah.
Listen, I earn so much money. I don't have this penny grades.
It sounds rather like a highway robbery, doesn't it? A highway robbery
Wow.
by John. That's hilarious. It's fucking great.
When the judge robs you.
Thanks to a kind member of the public in the gallery, I have here a threepenny bit. He just threw him. He's like, whew.
Oh,
Woo!
somebody paid the freaking tax.
Now, to see if it fits.
If it sits,
If it's wait, what?
Let's see. My word, he couldn't be more snug.
He probably made the impression in the first case using a coin, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, as I suspected. This, without a doubt, is a vital clue to explain how the ultimate gas company is being defrauded. Well, I don't believe it. He is very. Oh god. I think he needs his therapy teddy bear.
so your assertion amounts to what?
Means,
As some inferior bar of soap has tentative connection to the theft of gas.
What?
I don't know why. Like,
Why
your
do we keep
cursor on
calling
this
it
board-
inferior soap? What did it do to you?
Because it's cheap.
Yes.
it's not like my soap. My soap is way better.
It smells like
The Van Zig soap.
lavender. Hon, baguette. Anyways.
It's probably like smells like wine.
Ew. That
Oh
sounds
my God.
gross.
Why?
That sounds net.
It tastes like wine too.
I don't
Oh,
know.
and you can poison yourself drinking it.
I don't know. I don't know about you, but the idea of soap that smells like wine is disgusting to me.
Oh, really?
I mean, if it's a nice wine.
No, I
I don't know.
can't.
I don't know.
I physically can't with wine. I never have been able to.
You know, you realize that wine is technically a freaking juice, right?
And
No, it's way different. It's a form of art.
so when you have kind of, you know,
It's a
fruity
grape.
kind of.
It's a grape soap.
Yeah, exactly.
well, but
It's exactly the same.
I don't really like
No
grape. I don't
difference
really
whatsoever.
like grape flavored or smelling things that much either.
Oh my god.
I like
we have
grapes.
a grape hater.
No, I love
Wow.
grapes. It's so weird. I love grapes, but I had grape soda once in Japan and I hated it. And I
Oh,
don't
it's
know
not the
why.
same. It's not even
It's-
close. It's not even
It's
close.
definitely not the same flavor, but
Yeah.
It's not.
I like it. I love grape Fanta.
Yeah,
Well,
I like
don't,
it too, but
well,
like
I don't know
it's
if
like-
other grape flavored things are good, but that grape soda I had was bad. It was very bad. It tasted like someone had taken wine and then like put an ambiguous amount of sugar in it and then made it fizz.
Why are we talking about it again?
I don't know because we were talking about Man 6's soap.
Wait, what?
How did we get here?
Okay.
Where am I?
Okay.
What year is it?
Okay. The depression in the soap was clearly made by a fruit penny bit.
Depression was made.
Shut the
I must concur at least. Pushing a coin with some force into a poor quality bar of soap such as this. What's wrong with the soap?
It's just a soap. Leave it alone.
I swear to God, these people are
Already
so
dead.
funny.
It's already
It's a
dead.
remarkable simple way of replicating the coin's shape.
Oh my god.
And then you can use, well, some melted wax or something to burn into the mold.
The soap has a family.
Then you can make fake coins in no time.
Oh my God.
There's no god. There's just soap.
Well, I think I have a pretty good idea of what he actually used then. Because it would have to be
Soap?
something that disappears, right?
Grape juice.
Man 6 is just like, there's been a robbery in my wine cellar!
I mean,
Mm.
I don't think he has enough money for it.
Fancy Van Zigs.
This brings all the pieces of the puzzle together. It's the method Mr. Shakespeare has been using to steal the gas. That's the missing link. And now if I follow the
Oh,
chain of
hello,
thought,
Link from Legend of Zelda.
it's going to bring me to a new explanation of what happened that nobody's considered yet. But this is all nonsense. If the man had been making fake coins, my worker he would have found them when he emptied the meter. That's what the hole is for! He's gotta use
Quite
some
true,
sort of...
Lady Alpha. In the absence of some black magic that could make them disappear.
I know such a Wait, has he realized?
Jesus Christ. That's what you're dealing with, is it?
Van Six? Do you know things that are hard in freezing temperatures, but then they become liquid when it gets...
And with diameter and thickness?
Yes?
Oh my.
And then when they get warm, they become liquid again. Do you know what that's called, Van Six?
Your brain.
Water.
Your brain.
Your brain. Oh.
Or you know,
he just hates me
literally
specifically
anything.
because he's racist. Anyway.
There is one form of black magic that could cause the fake coins to disappear into thin air, yes.
Exactly. And the meter here gives it away. What on earth? Oh, he has realized,
From the
okay.
book of Maximilian Galacticus.
There are remnants of the magical method used visible on the gas meter taken from the victim's room. It's the whole...
Circus!
Where he is the whole circus.
That's your assertion, Council. The defense will identify these remnants for the court at once.
Great. Well,
Can somebody silence the trombones already?
no. I'm reminded of that one joke video they made with the trumpet guy, do you know, Skid?
Yes, it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. We found this bar of soap
And
at the scene of the crime, just outside the victim's window.
Japanese boy plays the localization song.
Choo, 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 choo.
Outside.
Choo 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 choo. Yes, outside, where you yourself, Mr. Meterman, were loitering in the freezing winter air. That's where we found the soap.
Ah, I get it.
Boing, boing, boing.
Speaking of...
That's right, the answer, of course, is ice!
All ice or ice 9?
Shut the fuck up. I'm not
You
talking
say
about that here.
Ice.
Maybe when the next Zero Escape game comes out, I dare you to make
My
another
dear
one.
Nipponish friend, you hear about ice that changed composition based on discovery of another ice?
Mr. Shamsbury has
Life
been...
is simply unfair.
Shut the fuck up. Mr. Shamsbury has been leaving... I'm sorry, I say that so much for no reason. I just find it funny to say out of context. So people think I'm really mean.
You meanie.
Meanie? Mina meanie? Meanie?
Meanie.
Okay. Mr. Shamsbury has been leaving soaps like this outside his window each evening filled with water. After a night outside in the bitter cold, the water is completely frozen solid the next morning.
It wasn't that bitter. Then he takes his fake coins of ice and fits them into the gas meter, giving him light and warmth in spades, or troubles, or shovels.
Don't you start this too, Mr. Ramsey, please.
As his room becomes very comfortably warm, the ice now inside the meter's coin blocks melts and creates
Water.
ice juice.
Turning back into water
Yeah,
and draining it harmlessly away through the small hole made in the underside of the meter. Wow. What a concept.
No, 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 no.
Na, 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 na. That is how, without leaving any evidence of his wrongdoing, this man has been stealing Altamont gas. Just like that. So simply. Is you trying to make us look like idiots?
You already are.
I was about to say, I think you're doing a quite good job of doing that yourselves, but...
Damn.
yeah, I guess.
You're an entire circus.
He's been fooling us all with some bars of soap and some water. That's right, madam. I don't believe it! It can't be true. Do you have any idea how much money we spent to develop that new meter? And now you have the audacity to suggest that a bit of soap and some water can render it totally useless? I'm fairly sure I didn't design it. Evidence! Sorry? I want evidence! If If you're gonna stand there and tell me our meters are rubbish, I want to see proof.
Rubbish.
She's very good at enforcing accountability, isn't she? Sad face. Why are you so
sad.
emotional about it? She's like, It's like, okay, Susie, you don't have to. It's okay,
You don't have to shout at me.
Very well, Lady
You have
Elfman.
to
If you'd like
yell.
evidence I provided. What? Mr. Naruhodo, are you saying you do actually have evidence to support this theory? Oh, hello, Ayasu! Welcome! Thank you for being here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day. We are trying our best.
Which is not a lot, but...
Which is not a lot, but...
Nice.
You know.
Are we though?
It's fine. Hi. Okay. Mr. Naruhodo, are you saying you do actually have evidence to support this theory? I did notice a trace of something that bothered me a little at the time. And I have a feeling that this theory you've come up with now could explain it. Just waking up. Well, I hope you're having a good morning. The piece of evidence that substantiates the theory about how Mr. Shamespeare's been stealing gas is... Oh, wait, it's this, right? This stain here.
Oh no, his body. He's just lifeless.
Yeah. Right? Like, that's the...
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be proof. I'm pretty sure it's this. Okay. I remember pointing it out because I'm so liable to forget shit that I just like examine things right away. Just so I make sure, you know. This is a photograph of the scene at the point when the victim was discovered.
This is a photograph.
Taken by Inspector Gregson. He's such a talented photographer. And it clearly shows the remnants of the crime carried out by Mr. Shamspeare.
What remnants?
Use your fucking eyes, dude. I swear to God. There were people
Listen
who
here,
were
you're
like...
Nipponese.
Here you can see the gas meter on the wall in Mr. Shamspeare's room. Now, look closely at the floorboards directly underneath the meter.
Nuh-uh, it isn't there.
What is that? Some kind of grubby stain? Almost certainly, it's a water stain, resulting from the liquid that drained out of the hole made in the meter. Oh!
Objection! What if the victim just wet himself there?
If one coin gives around 2 hours of gas usage, and the occupant was heating his room in all his waking hours, we can imagine he would have used around 10 of his fake coins each day. The melting ice inside the meter's coin box would have been dripping out almost constantly, leaving a stain on the floor. This is awful. And there's further evidence too. Oh, I have more. Mr. Shamspeare slumped over his table, apparently having consumed strychnine. Oh, I already forgot. It's fine! Fuck that. Fuck pronouncing shit. We don't care. And we can't pronounce things here. Welcome. And right next to him is a bar of soap, broken in half. Because he took a coin out of it. You're right.
Will appear to me then, Counsel. But the man was eating the soap, was he?
No, we already went over that.
Pardon me for disagreeing with your lordship, but... You know what? I changed my mind. Let's bring this up. Let's let the judge try it.
Oh my god.
Certainly not.
Thank God. He didn't beat about the bush there, did he? Not even. In truth, Mr. Shamspeare was found with a fork in his hand.
A meal of soap is sounding like... You mean to say he was using that fork too?
Make the ice. Damn it, guys.
No.
Yes, he was taking the ice out. To extract a frozen coin from the bar of soap. Oh! But the bar broke in half. So perhaps it didn't go very well.
Good gracious!
Oh my god, I cannot believe that this is happening. Oh, there he goes. Oh my god, he's angry today. He is pissed.
Honestly, you would be too in his situation. It's
Lord
like,
Van Seeks, do you need your blood pressure medication? Are you okay?
like, Mina, let's be honest, this literally just turned into kangaroo court. Literally, like, this, we basically went from this to proving that the victim was
Well,
kicking the gas machine in a freaking...
Well, yeah, but like, you do understand how we got here, right? It was someone who was like, if he isn't an honest man, I'll change my opinion. So we had to prove he isn't an honest man, and that's that's what led us here.
This is the nonsense. This is exactly the nonsense, yes. Because our angle is basically just, we cannot trust the victim.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's an angle to go with. You know?
That's terrible angle, because, like, in practical meaning has no correlation. Like...
Yeah, but we're just saying just because he's the victim doesn't mean
But
that
he
he's guilty! Anyway.
But he sucks.
I was throwing my hand up in despair.
It's okay, you always look like you're dying anyway.
I just happened to grab... yeah, and happened to catch my hollow bottle on the way. Pray forgive my maladroit's mistake.
Swear to God, someone back there is dying.
No, someone's
the
back
meaning
there
of
is
this,
having a good
counsel?
time.
Well...
He just knocked out the janitor who was already cleaning the previous ball he threw.
Yeah, because it was... Oh, God.
Allow me to pose my learned friend a question. What exactly did you establish with your most recent cross-examination?
Well... He's... Mr. William Shamspeare is a liar and a thief. In other words, that is, his testimony is unreliable. That's it. That's exactly it. Thank you. Sweating.
I love how Ryu didn't even know. Like, Ryu was just going through and just lost the freaking topic.
Yeah, he was like, wait, what were we doing again?
Very well. Let us assume the man is a liar. Now, allow me to pose another question.
Okay. You are allowed.
What possible difference does that make?
Sweating.
No sweating. Just what?
Well...
We know that suicide can be discounted. Scotland Yard's investigation revealed no sign of another vessel that contained the poison. And on the night in question, there were no visitors to the room except the accused. The young gasman's testimony, which we have no reason to doubt, has confirmed that. Furthermore, the only possible way the poison could have entered the victim's body is via the tea. The court has no evidence whatsoever that suggests otherwise.
Oh no, I kinda... No, wait, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Mm-mm.
Yes.
No.
Even if William Shamspeare is the liar you claim him to be.
No, because I think he used the tea to make coins.
These facts have been objectively established. There is no escaping it.
Ah! No, he used...
Therefore, in light of these facts, the prosecution calls for immediate education.
You fucker! What?
I beg your pardon?
You fucker! Anyway.
Excuse me?
Order! Order! Well, counsel, how did the defense respond?
Objection.
No, that.
Mr. Naruhodo, please!
Mr. Narrowfodder!
What's the point of that last cross-examination? Did it actually get us anywhere? Or did it make no difference at all, like Lord Ben Seeks is saying? Oh, I'm gonna... If I can object, I will...
Just think about saucy nutsmack.
No, this isn't over. The defense will not rest.
What?
Counsel, you've successfully explained everything. You identified and substantiated the unscrupulous method employed by Mr. Shakespeare to consume gas. What more is there to discuss?
Loven Seeks just highlighted 3 facts in order to make his point. But contrary to what he would have the court believe, not all of them have been objectively established at all.
What are you trying to say, my Nipponese friend?
At least one of those so-called facts is an assumption made due to a lack of evidence.
Is
Oh
it
shit!
now? Oh fuck.
He actually realized we have no proof other than his word that Shakespeare drank the tea. But the situation has changed now, following the cross-examination of the latest witnesses to take the stand.
Don't be absurd. What is this nonsense?
Yes, when you bring everything we've learned so far together and consider it as a whole, it's clear. There's a question that we now need to reconsider, namely... Yeah, it's yeah. The poison in the tea. They couldn't test it because there wasn't anything left. If he made coins from the tea, there should still be one left, right? There should still be one left. Yes, what's the poison in the tea? We've all been led to believe that the strychnine poison that afflicted Mr. Shakespeare is fine. We'll just pronounce it that way now. It wasn't the tea brought to him by Mr. Natsume, but that's conjecture at best.
The victim has testified that nothing else passed his lips that night. There is no other possibility.
And we've just established him as a liar and a thief. You can literally only take his word, and at this point
And since there was no trace of the tea left at the scene, it couldn't be tested for traces of the poison.
But there is!
No!
What if I told you there is? As I said, the situation has changed. Because in fact, some of Mr. Natsume's tea was left at the scene, and a particular piece of evidence proves it.
No. A ludicrous claim. Scotland Yard detectives investigated the scene exhaustively.
Did you find the soap? No? Okay.
What evidence are you suggesting they missed?
The defense has made a bold claim indeed.
Yo, don't diss my boys.
Do not diss my boys.
Very well, counsel. Present your proof. What evidence from the scene of the crime can tell us about the nature of the defendant's tea?
I mean, I want to say this.
That's so.
Right?
Yeah. Because there's still more.
Maybe this or this. I think this one is too early. I think it's this one.
Yeah. Good gracious. The soap again. The same bar the victim used to fashion his coins of ice.
Yes. Yes, that's right, my lord. It's just come back to me. Something about when we first found this bar of soap at the scene yesterday. It's more bars of soap! Soap? What are bars of soap doing lined up on a ledge outside the window? I know, right? It's so weird. I'm quite certain that when we originally stumbled upon the bars of soap, there was actually a frozen coin in each bar.
So you discovered the gas thief's coin factory. Fascinating.
In a way, yes, but there's more. The coins we found in the soap at the time weren't normal ice.
There was something strange about them, you mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Look at that. Something very obviously strange. They were red.
The ice was red?
Because it was tea.
No. You mean...
That's right. It's obvious to me now. The fake coins in the soap were made from frozen tea. And there's still one left! What? No. I would remind the court of a statement made by Mr. Natsume earlier in this trial. Sony, go.
Over. That evening, yes, I did take some freshly brewed tea with me when I visited Mr. Champier's room as a gift.
Like, you were him originally, right?
Yeah. The public water pump outside always freezes at night, so I bought bottled water specially to make it. And this is the result. Never will I touch tea again. Never.
That's so sad.
Ah, yes. I believe there had been a snowfall that day. It was particularly cold. Sadly, on such occasions, the poorly constructed water mains in the east end are prone to freezing.
So on the night in question, Mrs. Shamspeare, having no running water to use, was forced to use the tea brought by Mr. Natsume in order to make his fake coins.
My word!
Yeah, look at that. There were 2 bars of soap on the window ledge when my judicial assistant and I investigated the scene. That's right, and we only borrowed one of them. Which means that even as we speak, some of the defendant's tea is still present at the scene of the crime, frozen solid in a bar of soap outside Mr. Shamspeare's window.
Extraordinary!
Earlier today, Inspector Gregson informed the court that if even 1 drop of tea remained, Scotland Yard would be able to analyze it for poison. As such, we are now in a position to prove or disprove what has until now been mere conjecture, by finding out for sure whether or not Mr. Natsume's tea actually contained strychnine at all.
You smug Nipponese.
Come on, dude, like, chill out with the race. My lord, we cannot do the defendant the injustice of passing judgment now. The police should be dispatched to recover the remaining bar of soap from the scene at once, and the defense requests a thorough analysis of the frozen tea embedded in it, to determine whether or not it contains any poison! Pointy finger. Pointy finger.
Bailiff! Bailiff! Instruct the police to attend the scene at once.
Yes, sir! Yes, my lord! Understood?
What happened to your voice?
That's how he runs.
No.
It would seem we have no choice but to suspend these proceedings for the time being.
Oh yes, spin.
Win.
I
Spin.
trust you have no objection, Lord Six.
He's very angry, but he has no...
None, my lord. None whatsoever. I do not care anymore.
He's just like, I've given up on life.
Scotland Yard will recover the tea from the scene and carry out the requisite tests immediately.
Now will they now?
Trial will resume at the same hour tomorrow.
Yay.
Tomorrow?
Don't talk back to me, counsel. Prosecution and defense may conduct further investigations as appropriate in the interim.
Yes, my lord. This is quite a long case. Well, let's go.
He's so pissed.
He's so angry.
So mad.
He threw
And
like
this
at
is
least
nuts
like
what
5
happened in
today.
this
Yeah.
Well, we made him very angry. We managed to scrape through there somehow. And we made him very angry.
Thank you, counsels. Court is adjourned until tomorrow.
I think I forgot
Bonk.
to eat dinner now that I think about it. Oops.
What dinner?
Don't worry about it. Yes, I will savvy.
Savvy?
Savvy. "22nd of February, 1:11 p.m. Naruhodo's legal consultancy." Alright, this is right when we moved in. Whew, we made it back in one piece. Just. To be perfectly honest, I thought we were finished there for a while. They really had us in the first half. Oh, I know. What a lot of close shaves. There are so many carriages on the street of London. You were very nearly flattened several times. Oh, no, I didn't mean that, but thank you for reminding me. Yes, I know. It was a marvelous defense, Naruhodo-san. It really was. I was in awe of you. Oh, thank you. I know that your fervent exploits have won us some more precious investigation time. go, go, we go! Let's see if we can find some new clues for court tomorrow. Yes, let's do that.
Come on.
Ikimashou! Is everything alright? I suppose. I still can't quite believe it. That's all. That I'm here in England, working as a lawyer, I mean. In the Old Bailey, no less. The truth is, it shouldn't be me, should it? It should be him standing in my shoes. Jesus Christ, man, can you? It's so sad. Stop! Making me sad! It should be Kazuma.
Kazumi.
It was Kazuma-sama's wish that you follow him to Great Britain and work alongside him. Yes, I mean, I never had the chance to ask him exactly why, but he clearly had a plan. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for him. And you're doing wonderfully, Naruhodo-san. I love when she smiles like that, it makes my heart hurt. I've no doubt that Kazuma-sama would say exactly the same if he were here with us. Thank you, Sato-san. Thank you. This is what being a grieving boy is like. He's just oh so sad. Well, I'm gonna do. Perhaps you should put the spade away somewhere. That's not a spade, Naruhodo-san. It's a shovel. No, shovels are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a spade. No! Spades are for digging. That's for scooping up loose material. It's a shovel! Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? You're so right, Naruhodo-san. We mustn't quarrel over such trifles. On reflection, then, I think I'll leave the spade where it is. Shovel! Yes, I think that's for the best. We may need a shovel when we're working in the garden. They still can't agree!
They're so fucking sassy.
I want to do this one! Take me to the ladder, please. I can't.
The shovel.
Rejected.
No, that was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to. Come on, let me look in the other. No.
No?
Onions.
These tanks are for keeping sea creatures. They're called aquariums, and they were all the rage in London at one time, apparently. Yes. The English are so clever, coming up with the idea of having ocean life on display in the home. And it means you always have an emergency midnight feast on hand. No! No!
Ew.
Why is he always thinking about food? I'm not sure that's really the idea. Naruhodo-san, please. I heard that there's another room behind that door. Yes, it's my bedroom, Naruhodo-san, as you well know. Shall I have you unpack your things? That's very kind, but no thank you. Your luggage looks very heavy. Are you sure I can't help you move it? That's very kind, but really, no thank you. I have all of my secret mangas in there, please. A young maiden's private chamber is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know. I keep all my war weapons there. Spade versus shovel!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is the ladder versus stepladder gag. It's spade versus shovel. Yes. You got it, Aya. The only secret I have is the 5-yen banknote hidden in the backside of my Daruma doll. Okay, yeah, there was like, are these onions or what? Like, vote in the comments.
Onions, but...
They look too big to be onions, but if not, then what the fuck are they then?
I mean, there are big onions, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's trial. What's next? Kazuma's wishes.
Jesus.
I wish you.
And Merry Christmas. Wait.
Yes. I have a good offer for you. You can already buy a Christmas present for only $9.99.
Hello, Kazuma has become a shell! In the afterlife!
Ooh. I've become a retail worker after my afterlife.
Ooh. It was quite a shock earlier today, wasn't it? When the victim himself turned up in court and took the stand. Yep. I know. Not only that, but then finding out that he's actually a barefaced gas thief as well. Jesus. What a guy.
But I guess.
Yes, that was certainly a surprise to us all. For a while, it seems as though everyone had quite forgotten about Soseki-san poisoning the tea. True.
Everyone forgets about me.
I feel like if that was me, I would rather be forgotten.
About who?
Careful of your phrasing,
Saucy.
Susato-san. He
Saucy
didn't
nuts,
poison
Meg.
anything.
Saucy nuts, Mark.
Saucy Nuts Meg did not poison anything.
You heard this, Mr. Narrow Fodder.
And there's more to this, Mr. Shakespeare, than we yet know, I'm sure of it. Mr. Shakespeare certainly wasn't the noble, upstanding man everyone thought he was at first. What's become of him, actually?
Who would
Also,
have
that he'd be
known?
returning to the hospital ward where he was receiving treatment. Oh, which one is that? Guess we gotta go visit. Let me see. Ah, yes, he's at St. Bartholomew's. God damn it. Nope.
Bartholomew.
Or Bart's, as Londoners call it. Londoners. We know that place, don't we? Yes, we visited Miss Green there yesterday. It's the same hospital to which she was taken. Ah, yes, after Soseki-san stabbed her in the back. God damn it, you! Be careful in your phrasing, Naruhodo-san! He didn't stab anyone! Oh, wow.
Mhm.
We are both like we're ping-ponging the brain cell between each other. Like just now, Susie had pinged the
think-
brain cell to Naruhodo, and then he pinged it back, and now he doesn't have it anymore. Perhaps we both
I
owe
think
Soseki-san an
Sherlock's
apology!
Yep.
I think our luck's rubbing off on them, so that they just can't remember anything about the cases. Like, oh yeah, the one where Soseki stabbed the girl,
St. Bartholomew's.
right?
Yes, we should probably visit
Yeah.
the hospital later. Yeah. Yeah, what next?
Oh no, Suzuki killed the girl.
So, we know that Soseki-san took the tea to the victim on the night in question. But as he isn't the culprit, then obviously... Yes, the poison surely wasn't in the tea. But if that's the case, how on earth did the poison get into Mr. Shakespeare's body? I'm sure we'll find a clue at the scene.
So
There must be something in Mr. Shakespeare's room that will help solve the mystery. Well, naturally Scotland Yard detectives have been over the place already. But it couldn't hurt for us to have another look around, I think. Definitely. And I'm desperate to know the outcome of the investigation into the tea left in the bar of soap. Well, if we run into Inspector Gregson, we could ask him about that. He definitely will not tell us.
No.
100%. Kazuma Asogi, the best friend I ever had. That sounds like the start of a romance novel, I swear to God! And a lawyer with such promise. He really saved my bacon in that horrible incident just before we left Japan.
Mm-hmm.
My good guy friend. My friend. My
what are you
friend.
doing, partner?
Yeah. I can still picture him now, looking so fierce and determined in court. Jesus Christ! Do you just dream about this guy? I swear to God. Are you okay, do you? Like, seriously, do you need help?
Poor guy.
Stop
So sweet.
yearning. He really is just yearning.
Too bad he's dead. Dead as fuck.
You really have to do
It feels so hot.
Like, too bad he's
Just a way of
fucking
coping.
dead. Like,
This is the
Christ,
circle of
Tony, man.
life.
I'm sorry. We're all coping in our own ways.
True. As a stowaway?
Yes. You can fit inside my trunk if you curl up small enough. I'm
Oh
sure.
my.
One will know.
Oh my. Kazuma, won't you tell me why? Why go to these lengths so that I can accompany you to Great Britain?
Well, it's been on my mind ever since we got through that trial. That you really ought to go into law. Be a defense lawyer.
He is so pretty. I love him.
You got natural talent for it. Believe me, I guarantee it.
I'm sorry!
Mina be a simple.
Mina has one brain cell. But I've never even thought about becoming a lawyer.
Well, I can't force you, obviously. You'll have to
Do it.
decide for yourself.
He's so fluttery.
So windy.
So windy.
But anyway, London is the cultural capital of the world. A city at the forefront of everything.
I will say he's a bit of a nerd with that headband.
Actually,
He kind of does look like a little nerd, doesn't he? Like, I don't know why.
actually, Mina, this is not a headband. This is Hachimaki.
It can hurt for you to see it with your own eyes. Actually, it's a Hachimaki.
Yes.
I hate you guys so much. Why am I friends
And
with
actually,
you? Can you tell me again why I'm friends with you all?
well, actually,
No, that's true.
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 It's true.
Suppose.
So true, bestie.
Breasty.
I mean, bestie. I mean, fuck.
With the breast. I mean, best.
If you were to become a lawyer, then one day.
You need to pass the bar exam. Oh.
Oh. Then one day we could stand in court together.
Oh.
One day what?
Oh no, never mind.
Actually,
Huh?
the fun thing we
A
discovered
man of
in
many
Lost Judgment,
mysteries.
Mina, right? The fun thing that we discovered when we played Lost Judgment was in Japan, to be a lawyer, you don't really need an
Yeah. Like
university or anything. You
we
can just...
were so because we were playing like when Yagami was talking to like some students and shit. He was talking to a student and he was like, "Well, I dropped out of high school and I turned out fine." And we were like, "What? But isn't he a lawyer?" So we look it up, and apparently you don't even need to have finished high school to take the Japanese bar. Like it's extremely hard to become a lawyer, and it's extremely hard to pass the bar, without having taken a university degree. But you can, technically speaking.
Interesting.
Yeah, you can. You're allowed
You just
to.
need to pass the bar exam.
Exactly, but the thing is, passing the bar exam is so extremely difficult that usually most people who do become lawyers will have some sort of law education.
Yeah.
But and then we were like, that's because like I don't know, I guess we just never thought about that when we were playing the first Judgment, that he was like homeless basically from 14, right? Like we never really connected that he then didn't finish high school, so that was very interesting. And Hoda-san? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about Kazuma. Like I always do.
I was just thinking about Yagami.
He is quite a sexy boy too. So.
Oh my god.
Yes, he's forever in my
I was
thoughts
like,
too.
Let's hope
Who
you
is
doesn't
that?
meet Kaito.
What are you talking about?
Oh my god. We are so bad. Why are we like this, guys?
Fine, everything's fine.
To change the Japanese judicial system for the better. That was his dream. And that's why he so desperately wanted to come to Great Britain to study, of course.
Yes, that's right. But
Yes?
I do wonder if his true intentions lay elsewhere sometimes. Maybe he just came here to fuck shit up. He just came here to be gay and do crimes.
The life.
The opposite of lawyering. I'm gonna need a lawyer, that's what I will. That's why he wanted us to come with him. So when he commits crimes or is gay in London, we can defend him in court. That's good. That's good, Mina. That one was funny. I love that.
Me
I don't
too.
know. The thought just takes hold of me every now and then. That's all. Oh gee, we're gonna get real philosophical here.
Naruhodo-san, what do you mean by Kazuma-sama's true intentions?
Sword.
Oh.
I mean this. Sword.
His katana?
I never expected to inherit this sword after Kazuma passed away, of course.
No, I know. It was because I asked you to take it.
When I have it at my side in court, I feel as though it gives me courage.
How do I use it, Suzato?
Yes.
Actually, the night before he died, he told me a little about
Oh my
the
god.
sword. Oh my god. Sword
actually-
lore? Sword lore?
Do not
Karuma?
use it as a kitchen knife.
You're like about to take it to the
Right.
kitchen. Ah.
The prized sword that is passed down through generations of the assault.
I am a fruit ninja.
Fruit ninja. Fruit ball! Wait, what was that called again? What's it called? Fruit ball?
Japanese man's sword is his soul, Ryunosuke. It can't be parted from my katana.
Well, about that,
Karma guides me. I truly believe that.
Uh-huh.
Well,
do we have news?
Do we have news for you? So, its name compels its wielder to slice evil in two. Not that you would need much compelling. You slice
also
just
top
fine.
knots.
You slice just fine on your own. Top knots and all.
What if the evil? But what if evil is this roast of beef?
On that subject.
But not chicken.
Oh, that's
Never
him. Oh,
chicken.
that was him. Sorry.
Never.
I did not see that.
On that subject,
I know you want to be Kazuma.
there's
we know.
something very important I have to do in Great Britain.
Something you have to do.
Yes.
I like that they're keeping this information from us until the second game.
Gee,
Wait, did he mention this in
I
the room?
appreciate you seeing it through with
No.
me.
Yeah, I don't think we saw this flashback in the first game, right?
No, we don't. Like he didn't want
No,
it
I
because he's
think
dead.
I think we saw it. Wait,
Uh,
maybe.
Of course
I
I
think
will.
we saw the last one, but not this one.
Whatever it is, I'll see
It
through.
was different one, yes.
Yeah. I'll see it through to the end with you. Like it's almost like he just remembered it now, I guess.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Mina, he forgot about the whole case. Let's just.
What did he mean by something very important that I have to do?
I had hoped that the answer to that question would become apparent when we arrived here, but Mr.
No buts.
Strongheart over here is very vague about things, so I couldn't really.
Very pensive.
As yet, I've not found a single clue.
I see.
Okay, was that all? I guess that was all.
Na, 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 na,
Here, let's go say hello.
na,
Hello.
na.
Kunnen
Ja,
zeggen
hallo.
February. Ja, hallo. Films is sweet.
Oh, Reno, it's Izzy. Hooray, you're back!
Didn't we walk past here when we went outside? Did she just not see us?
Hello, Iris.
Shush!
You're in fine spirits as always, I see. I am. And you look as immaculate.
I hate that word. Like, it's already hard to say immaculate, but then to immaculately, like,
Immaculately.
I am. And you look as immaculately presented as ever, Susie. Oh,
Also
you flatter
remember,
me.
Mina, they have contradictions in court.
Writers using made-up words.
English.
Well, you could
made
have
up
come at a
language.
better time. I just made a pot of tea. I'll set some cups.
really? Thanks, Iris. But actually, what is that foul smell? Uh-oh.
Aha! The Wanderers return at last! On earth had the purview been?
In fucking court, dude. We've been in court?
Oh, for Mr. Mustache case. That was today, was it?
Yes.
I'm sure I mentioned it only yesterday, Mr. Sholmes.
I'm sure you think you did. Well, we can laugh about it now.
Fucking sure, dude.
So tell me, how did the trial go?
Reasonably well so far. We've managed to escape without a guilty verdict, at least.
Really? I would like to see it. I must pass the time of day with Mr. Reaper again. It's been too long.
What? Okay, now I'm extra confused. Do you go to his house for
Yeah.
tea?
No, they fucked.
Wow. Just like that, huh?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Did I put that thought in your head? My fault! My god, that's so funny.
Everything's your fault.
Just the idea of them.
It's your stream. Everything is your fault. Remember that.
Oh my god. I don't know why, but this just sounds so ominous. He's like, I got dirt on him. So he has to open the door. He has to open the door and let me in, or I'll tell the papers. You know?
Oh no, Mr. Sholmes, not the papers.
Swarman seeks an acquaintance, Mr. Sholmes.
Naturally. There's not a person in the world who doesn't know my name, Mr. Naruto, though.
That's not what I'm asking. Not quite what I asked, but still. Why are you avoiding the question? Tell me.
I have a picture for this.
It's like a dumb selfie with the Reaper.
I got Reaper on my speed dial.
I have a speed dial so I can prank call him.
There, see, there it is, Van Zixi.
Van Zixi heart.
There we go.
Totally.
Oh.
He's just saved its Bay heart. I'm sorry. That word is ancient. That word is ancient. Mr. Sholmes, whatever is that odor? Yes, what is it? It's faint but absolutely awful.
Indeed, that's the scent of victory, my dear fellows. Victory in science.
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Oh dear. Alright, I'll bite. What's he up to now? What is it?
Are you stealing gas too?
Yes, I use eyes.
I'm actually gonna see if Iris is here first. Oh my
Iris.
Iris?
The paper is not moving, Iris.
Your tiny little chair, your tiny little legs.
Yeah, the chair that's like
Tiny
hiding
little Iris.
so she can reach.
Yeah. Aw.
That's incredible concentration, that is.
I find it quite remarkable how she can focus on so many different things at once.
Perhaps I should try drinking more herbal tea.
The blonde bird from the right would be good for you, Runo.
Iris?
Oh.
This girl is destined for great things, I'm sure.
Aw.
Yes.
I love her. She's so cute. It's curious, how does a Norman's metal chest be used as coffee table? And even more curious to think that Iris's father's notes about Mr. Sholmes' cases are inside it. Iris's father's notes.
You mustn't look in there, Runo. Those notes are a secret between Daddy and me.
And Mr. Sholmes isn't somehow in on the secret.
Rowley tends to forget, you see. As soon as he solved the case, in fact, boom! Out it goes! Once when he read one of my manuscripts, we had a terrible argument about it. Never have I solved such a case, he said. He was absolutely adamant.
Sometimes I wonder if he's from another planet, don't you? That's the neurodivergent life. It really do be. You just like, sometimes you wake up and you're like, maybe I'm from Mars. Maybe that's why I don't know what's going on. I do like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since we arrived in the country, in fact. This is my favorite thing, points. Although I do yearn for a Japanese kotatsu. Putting your legs under a warm blanket at table is so comforting.
Do be careful, Mr. Naruhodo. Don't mistakenly put your feet into the fire, will you?
Oh my god, I just realized! They would have been powered by fires. Isn't that a terrible fire hazard?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous, and I noticed the first thing when I ever saw it. It's like
I can see how sort of like kotatsu these days are maybe a little safer, but
yeah, but again,
but back then, oh boy,
like there is a reason. Like
yeah.
there are some great fires that was caused by really
Like-
freaking nothing.
Wait, where would the fire go?
well,
Underneath the table?
yeah. Do you not know how a kotatsu works?
No, it's not like.
I mean,
yeah,
I know.
like-
I don't know how they did back in the day.
Well, my assumption is that they had probably a cabinet in the middle, maybe made out of metal or something, where there was a fire inside it. So it was closed
that
off
does-
for sure.
That does seem dangerous.
Yeah, I'm assuming it was
Yeah,
closed
it is
off
creamy.
in some way, but I don't think it was safe.
Mm.
It's absolutely not.
I mean, you
This
could
is
still like maybe by accident move your leg and just touch the metal.
Yeah, that's literally what she's saying. You'd suffer terrible burns, you know?
Yeah.
I worry sometimes about how Sasato-san sees me. Sweats.
Does he see me as a child?
Sweating. Look at all these mementos in Mr. Sholmes' past cases. You know, Mrs. Sato's eyes still sparkle every time she lays eyes on them.
But yours don't, do they, Bruno?
Well, I have read the adventure of Sherlock Holmes by now, by order of Mrs. Sato. But the trouble is, having seen the real thing in action, somehow the stories don't quite ring true for me.
Well, he does solve the cases, in the end.
I suppose so. Perhaps there's more to the great detective than meets the eye. Maybe he's just fucking with us, the bastard.
Bug boy.
There's all sorts on these shelves, chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped up so high I can't help feeling that the whole lot is gonna topple at any moment.
It looks as though it might topple, and yet it doesn't. The epitome of Mr. Sholmes' brilliance.
I don't get it. As it happens, I'm quite well practiced when it comes to stacking shelves myself. Just the other day, the shelf in my office finally gave way under the strain, though.
It looks as though it might topple, and it does. Yes, the epitome of your disarray.
I really don't get it.
Like, that's just like your personality. I have it here on my test. I have it here on my tarot readings.
This enormous machine takes up the entire desk, doesn't it? It's really very imposing.
Oh, Hurley's great analytoscope, yes. It can't analyze anything at all, you know?
But I've never seen anyone actually using it.
Well, it's his invention, so I don't know how to operate it.
Why don't you get it to analyze its own operation, then?
Oh, Bruno! You're razor sharp today, aren't you?
That's funny. How about you get... Oh, that's the Stradivarius. This is Mr. Sholmes' famous violin. The one he found being sold for a song at a pawnbrokery. What's it called again? A shoddy something?
Oh yes, this wonderful
Yes.
instrument features in the adventures of Sherlock Holmes. It's a world-famous Stradivarius.
What?
Stradivarius, Mr. Naruhodo. Come on.
Strategy.
Are you even trying now?
We'll come back to this another time, I think. This is funny, because canonically he should be quite good at this stuff. Like, if this was Kazuma, that'd be one thing. Because he can't do tongue twisters, and that's really funny, but... Who the hell is that?
Stradivarius.
What? Oh, she's so cute. That's a charming little white shelf, and full of charming little bottles. Full of...
Oh yes, but don't touch any of those. They might explode. Boom!
Ah, a charming shelf full of charming bottles, full of charring ingredients.
Got
You know,
it.
Hurley mistakenly drank from one of them the other day.
What? And how?
I think he was lucky though. He hasn't exploded yet.
Mm-hmm.
Chemistry can be a very hazardous occupation.
It's
Oh,
living.
it is.
It's living with Mr. Sholmes. That's the hazardous occupation, if you ask me. I think you should put it up higher, Iris, so he can't reach. If I remember correctly, this large and imposing lump of iron is called a typewriter.
To think that every single one of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes blossomed from this very machine. Oh, it's such a dreamy thought.
Actually had a go on it the other day. The metal bars that move when you hit the keys got all tangled up somehow and made Iris angry.
Mr. Naruhodo, you're ruining my dreamy thoughts. Please don't do that again.
Now it made Sasato-san angry as well! Help!
Do not interject with my fanfiction.
Ah, yes. This is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? So, what's on the blackboard today? Buck up, Bruno. What is this?
Oh, I'm just playing around with ideas for the title of next month's installment. Another idea I had was the barrel
Buckle
coronet. I'm really torn about which one to use. What do you think, Bruno?
Anything but buck up, Bruno, obviously.
I suppose you're right. I tell you what, I'll surprise you with it. I'll have to wait until next month to see.
So many sleepless nights. Help.
So Rio is actually a character in the novels that Iris writes
No, he is.
stories.
It always
I
strikes me how...
guess.
Yeah. It always strikes me how pretty and neatly arranged this tea set is.
It's my favorite one. In fact, I think it's high time for afternoon tea. Wait there, Runa. I'll fetch the special blend that I've prepared for today.
Oh, Iris, you do love your tea, don't you? You look so happy at the prospect.
And after you've drunk it, I'll collect some experimental data, if that's alright.
Just, what is she about to make me drink? Help!
No.
She's so cute. Look at her little hands. She's not actually making any progress, though. Okay, I'll talk to you. I'll bite.
Gee, I think, aren't these two the same thing? Lord Barakman Seeks. Yes, it's an interesting sobriquet he has, isn't it? The Reaper of the Bailey.
Wait, what does that mean? I'm gonna Google that word.
I think it's
The
like
what?
an
Sobriquet?
alias.
Yeah, an alias. Or it's,
Yeah, it's
or
alias,
it's
yeah.
alcohol.
Sobriquet.
Surname, familiar.
Nickname.
Nickname, yeah. Sometimes assumed, but often given by another. Yeah.
Assumed.
Once the legendary prosecutor has fought for someone's conviction, that person is doomed.
That's cute.
Even if he or she is found guilty by the courts. But later, the hapless soul will vanish from the capital.
But vanish how exactly?
Poof.
Oh, but by falling on a passing carriage or drowning in the Thames. Or succumbing to a sudden fever. Or quite out of the blue, being set upon by a highwayman. There are numerous routes to one final terminus, my dear fellow.
It all seems a little far-fetched, really.
Well, on the bright side, Mr. Mustache is fighting fit, for the time being at least.
That's not overly reassuring.
Boy, he's gonna die twice now.
Oh my god.
If the rumors are true, though, the obvious conclusion would surely be that those acquitted are, well, why Lord Vin seeks his own hand.
I doubt it.
As it happens, Mr. Salo, that's quite impossible.
Oh? Why?
Naturally, the man very quickly came under such suspicion. However, whenever this incident occurred, the Reaper always had a cast iron alibi.
The person who's actually carrying out the killings. Okay, where is he today? Gotta make sure he has an alibi. The person who's
Just
doing...
like sitting,
Yeah, the person who's
he's
doing
just
this
sitting at a shop eating a sandwich.
Exactly.
What?
He's sitting in a very public
I mean-
space eating a sandwich. Good, we can kill today. Really? That's strange.
And so his reign continued, but 5 years ago, he vanished from the courts, never to appear as a prosecutor again. That is, until you arrived in the country, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, so I've heard. In fact, it was the
Think
very
he
day I
likes you.
arrived when I was thrust into that trial at the Old Bailey. That bitter fight to the death coincided with the Reaper's resurrection. And really did end bitterly indeed.
And here you are, facing Mr. Reaper again.
Poor Runo. I don't know if you're just incredibly unlucky. Or incredibly unlikable.
I think it goes deeper than just me. I sense a general loathing of all Japanese people. Oh wow. What a music to just go back to. Should we just
Yeah.
let's just continue.
Japanese people.
Ta.
Woo!
Da, da, da.
With Mr. Natsume, who I'm currently defending, being Japanese as well as Mr. Sato and myself, I felt it even more keenly in court today. For some reason, Lord Van Seek seems to have an inherent disdain for the Japanese.
Indeed. It's an interesting observation.
Do you know something about it?
Yeah, you, Mr. Sholmes. Oh, he definitely does, but he's like, you know.
I'm gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna tell you because I'm Mr. Sholmes and I'm a little shit fuck. Woohoo.
Little shit fuck.
Like how that's what you latch on to.
Yeah.
He knows so much.
Shitfuck Holmes. was about. Okay, hold on. Uh,
Oh my god.
it was about 10 years ago that Brockman 6 chose to enter the legal profession. However, before that time, the young man's closest companion hailed from the Empire of Japan.
What?
Son of a...
No! What do you mean, no? What the? Tell us more, Mr.
His name
Jones.
was No.
What happened? No, sorry. I just realized I have,
Hi, Mama.
some paint drying to watch. Hi, Mama! I just realized I had some paint drying to watch. Goodbye! Sayonara, my dear fellow.
Sayonara.
Yeah. I believe I made it clear before.
Swear to God.
I'm unable to tell you anything about the affair.
Oh, he so knows. I'm so angry right now.
He has an affair.
Scandalous.
His affair with the Reaper.
Scandalous! I have stuff to paint, but no paintbrushes. Oh my god. Where did you put your paintbrushes? Oh, but.
No buts. Just affair.
I don't know, my
Veil
leg
will
just
be
moved.
lifted from the events of the past in due course. No doubt.
I guess we gotta go to Hanubo.
For now, however, it is Mr. Mustache who is most deserving of your attention, I believe.
Oh, he's like, he. Oh god, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
yes.
Oh my god. The Reaper has a Tomodachi.
The Reaper has a Tomodachi who was Japanese. I need more primer anyway. Probably. So, what is that indescribably foul smell? Please tell me now.
Oh, well. Most probably this, I would say.
What is that? Is it nasty?
My dear fellow, it is of course my latest invention. A chemical test that can identify whether or not a tea is genuine at the drop of some tea.
Oh my!
There are some unscrupulous sorts manning the stalls along some of London's less frequented streets. They regularly sell what purports to be high-quality tea, but is in fact merely dried leaves of drab flavor.
Oh, really? Well, that's certainly unsavory behavior.
So, when one is presented with what appears to be black tea, one must be careful. Iris?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir! At the ready, Hurley.
I want to play Phasmo so bad, but none of my friends want to.
Let
I'm
us add a drop
sorry!
of any chemical to this cup of tea here. Do you see what
I'm
happens?
sorry. Recently, I've just been so busy in the weekends with the stupid game. It'll be over soon. It's been so
What?
long. It's turned completely black.
And what a foul odor it's giving off.
Like, maybe I can get some more regular Phasmo streams. Unless you want to play on off days, we can do that too.
Indeed, the blacker the tea becomes, the more foul the odor, the better the tea is.
That sounds like the opposite. That's good.
It would appear that this cup was a particularly fine Darjeeling.
And now it's been ruined! That's very ingenious. What do you do with that black liquid now?
Why, dispose of it naturally. Surely you wouldn't like to drink it, would you?
No,
There
okay.
does seem to be a rather obvious problem with your new invention, Mr. Sholmes.
Hence why this chemical test is merely a test, my dear madam.
Right. Just admit you couldn't invent something useful.
The point is, we're entering a new era of science, in the world of criminal investigation also.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, forensic science. Oh, these are such exciting times.
Indeed, they are.
I regularly engage in the scientific experimentation alongside my unofficial consulting detective work. The Sherlock Holmes method will be the foundation upon which modern investigative technique is based.
Wing. It's only funny because it's true.
Shitfuck method.
What a flirty nerd. I don't know if I like him or I want to slap him.
Of my ongoing forensic science
Wait,
research.
is there difference?
Is there a difference?
I can't tell.
Forensic science. I suppose I should find more about that. Okay, I think we want to take a little break. We do want to go a little longer today, so we're just gonna take a little break.
Do we do?
Yes, I'm gonna get. Yes, we will. We'll try. Because I need some nummies because I forgot. And I will see you guys back in a few minutes. See you.
Bye boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, hello. Welcome back. We're here. I'm having a little nummies, but it's fine. So, your t-test. Is that an example of forensic science?
Indeed it is.
Ooh.
An essential tool in cases that hinge on the knowledge of whether some tea is of high or inferior quality.
Not a huge number of cases then.
Perhaps a more practical example is required. Fingerprints? Not yet accepted in our courts as evidence, I might add. Really, we are dragging our heels there.
Hmm. I mean, true. Hadn't even heard of them until recently.
Which is partly why I undertake research in this field myself, of course.
Hi, Mama. Welcome back.
Does that mean you're studying fingerprints, Mrs. Jones?
Mr. Jones?
As there are others in that field already, and I've abhorred the company of inferior minds.
How can you live with
Wow.
yourself?
He doesn't. No, but I'm researching skin prints.
Skin print? What?
A nomenclature of my own design, as is this chemical agent that makes it possible.
What?
It instantly reveals objects touched by whichever person is under investigation.
Brilliant, Mrs. Jones.
As long as it doesn't turn everything completely odorous and black.
I assure you, my dear fellows, you will witness my forensic talents in action very soon indeed.
Mm-hmm. X. Well, I think I should go back to the scene and see if we can uncover any new clues.
That's the spirit, Reno. See you later! Alligator!
Yes, until later.
Don't
We're
talk-
doing the
don't-
same pose.
Don't talk to me and my very big child ever. Iris, probably. Don't talk to me and my big
A man
child.
child.
No, Mr. Sholmes, we were thinking you'd come with us.
You were?
I'm busy.
Yes, of course! You said so just a moment ago. You said we'd witness your forensic talents in action.
Ah, yes, I do recall saying something along those lines.
Sorry, had to go watch paint dry. Bye-bye.
But you go on ahead. I shall be sure to follow you later, in all likelihood. Probably. Maybe. Well, I might.
3G, that's comforting. Your commitment astounds me.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Sholmes. We'll eagerly await your arrival. Bye-bye, Reno! Bye, Susie!
Ah, everyone here's dumb.
Okay.
What a good diagnose, doctor.
Yeah.
But it was
I
this family of idiots.
diagnosed you with dumb.
Dumb. Oh my god.
Oh.
Mr. Sholmes
Sit.
seems to be making funny faces at something on his desk.
I need a solution of bonk.
Oh.
Yep.
Hmm?
You're bored! I should be working on my Courtroom, but I'm not! Ah! Ah! Make the skirt or something, I don't know. I thought he said he was gonna come with us to Mr. Shamesbury's room.
No doubt he's preparing something, Mr. Naruhodo. Something amazing.
No. Nope. Sit.
And he's doing it whilst asleep. Is there no limit to the man's talents?
Sure, man.
Really
She's over here,
impressive
tap,
he
tap,
can
tap.
sleep like that. Tap, 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 tap.
Tap, 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 tap.
Writing.
Writing. And I do take another nummy. Don't drop your nummies, Mina.
Nummies are important.
Mm-hmm. Don't drop them. Mm-mm. That's bad. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll go here.
Elementary. Mm.
Okay, St. Bartholomew's Hospital Recovery Ward. What do you suppose is happening? Sounds like some sort of disturbance. Yes, I hear angry voices. Oh god, I'm voicing both of these, aren't I?
All of them.
Okay,
You want me to take one?
yeah, you can take over Shakespeare. If you want.
Okay. Fuck, what did I do? Okay. Be not angry, O ample lady. Verily, thou art mistaken.
How did these two end up in the same room?
Where is she looking?
At his stupid crotch that she wants to kick and kill him. Mistaken, my foot. You were looking at my painting.
The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen.
He's doing it again.
Yeah. 'Twas foul indeed, the poison that mustache villain gave it me. Forgive me, lady.
I wish that you died from that poison.
Mood.
Wow.
God of mercy, ample lady, but thou seest, I have bigger still. Behold my Shakespeare dance.
Oh my
God.
Do the
There
Shakespeare.
he goes.
This looks rather ominous,
Asserting
doesn't it?
dominance.
this scene.
Look at this
If you-
picture.
If you stop at like a single
this.
frame, he's like T-posing, like,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh!
Ah, lo, 'tis the lawyer from the land whence the riseth the sun. How now?
Oh,
This
what
is
are you
really
doing here,
funny,
Mr.
yeah.
Shakespeare?
I'm so posh, I astound myself.
This is really funny gif. If you search for Shakespeare gifs, I'm gonna see if I can post it later.
Yeah.
Mary, I do believe I am returned unto another world.
He was looking, that's what he was doing. Looking at my terrible work. Hiya!
Using it as a shield.
Hurrah! Oh!
Is them fellow so dark clad? Clad or just clad?
Who cares?
Faith, thy work in court this morning was wonderful. I do applaud thee.
Oh, well, thank you. I exposed your fraud. But okay.
But
Oh shit, you know he has...
Oh no.
Oh wow, that's his... Okay.
Oh no.
that doesn't mean things will go so wonderfully for you tomorrow, does it?
Ah! Okay, that's weird. Ah!
Mending.
Ah. Anon X zone.
This guy's not okay. Can you please go away? Mr.
What gave it
Shakespeare might
away?
technically be the victim in this case, but I still hate him. But there's definitely a lot more to it than that. It's very hard to pin the man down.
I'm so sorry. I'm such an awful person.
Ah, Miss Green, is everything alright?
Oh, yes, I mean, don't worry about me. They're about to discharge me, so I must get ready to leave now.
Oh, I see.
We're delighted that you will still be well enough to go home, Miss Green. Oh dear, you're too kind. I don't deserve it.
It's so bad for her. She's hanging out with her little rat friend.
That must be a bag of Miss Green's personal belongings.
She would have been brought directly here after she was found stabbed on the pavement, though.
I expect a friend or family member probably brought some things for her.
Alright then, let's see what's inside. She's close, no doubt, and...
No, Mr. Naruhodo, will you stop that? You must never scrutinize a young maiden's personal belongings.
But the young maiden might have chocolates, or biscuits, or caramel. Right, okay, we already saw that one. Is anything new? The can try to talk to her. So, are you feeling more like yourself today, Miss Green?
I am. Thank you. I mean, people do recover from ordeals like this, don't they? Even people like me.
Well, yes, it really was an ordeal, wasn't it?
As far as I was concerned, I was just walking along in the snow one evening, minding my own business. And then, completely out of the blue, I was struck in the back by a knife and collapsed unconscious for days. Of course, when I finally woke up again yesterday, the whole business had been cleared up already. What a terrible week it's been for you. Oh no, I'm sure I'm very lucky, really. I'll look back on this fondly.
Really? Is she okay?
Anyway, I must be getting my things together now, so I'm ready to be discharged.
Oh, yes, of course. Sorry to take up your time when you're obviously busy. Okay, was that it? Looks like it. Was he the one that was running in the halls? That'd be pretty funny.
Here we go. I found it.
You found it. Where are you sending it?
Yeah, this is stream chat.
Stream chat. Awful, I hate it.
This is so dumb, but it's really funny.
Yeah, okay,
The
I
way
guess...
he just slides.
Oh, wait.
Gotcha.
Okay, well... I guess
She
we'll
said-
actually... Here we are again. 22nd of February, Mr. Nuts and Miss Lodgings. Round 4. Ah, yes. Oh, hello again, Inspector Gregson. Who wants him?
I guess it's me. What are you doing here?
Well, we were hoping to have another look around, actually.
The lawyer representing the defendant has a right to examine the scene, as I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah, I know the score.
Oh, yes, one other thing. The sub on the ledge outside the window. Did you find it? Was the tea in it?
Yeah, we found it alright. There was a small amount of tea in it, as you said.
I knew it!
It's with the identification section at the yard now. They're looking into it. Results should be available later today.
That's wonderful news. Thank you.
Yay.
Pretty impressive performance in court this morning.
Gregson praising us? Is pigs gonna fly? Sorry.
Nothing. Forget it. Just make sure you don't disturb anything here.
Oh shit. Oh my
Oh,
He just
hello.
appeared. I'm gonna look at everything but him. Oh.
No, but
Is there anything new I can look
You should
at?
look at his butt.
Ah, the ill-fated teacups from which the two men drank on the ill-fated night.
During their heated literary debate, yes.
Who's stronger, Romeo or Juliet? Sounds like it was quite a discussion.
Now I think about it, I'm sure that the two lovers tend to play into their lives with poison.
That's fiction, Mrs. Suttle. Let's hope it stays that way, please. Ah, the ill-fated soap.
So it turns out that Mr. Shamsier wasn't eating the soap at all.
That's right. The mystery of why he had it on the plate whilst holding a fork in his hand is solved.
Yes, to prise his latest ice coin out of its mold. And in the process, he accidentally broke the bar of soap in two.
Certainly was hard to imagine, let alone deduce. I feel like I see a fly on the wall. Do you guys see it? Kind of big.
Where?
Like over in the corner, just like a fly on the wall. Okay, fine, I'll bite. Mr. Sholmes, what are you up to over there? What now?
But what a question indeed. Was it not your good stuff who asked me to attend the scene? Oi! What are you doing here, Sholmes?
I guess Argo should have taken Greggy at this point.
What are you up to over there? What are you doing here? Dear me, once a great detective, one is always under scrutiny, it seems.
It's now the time, Mr. Sholmes. Are you about to show us your forensic talents in action as you promised?
Oh my god.
With the greatest pleasure, my dear madam.
What is he gonna? Oh my god. What is he gonna be? What is he gonna do?
Alien.
What's all this?
All this is precisely what you requested, Mr. Naruhodo. I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Ah!
Sherlock Holmes' sensational skin printer seeker gun. Moments ago, I took a sample
no.
from a teacup that was used by the victim.
A sample from Mr. Shakespeare's cup.
Each individual leaves microscopic secretions on everything he or she touches.
Yeah, good luck with your
Oh,
cosplay,
really?
Momo. Have fun. Bye.
Sample of those secretions, all I need to produce this, a refined indicator solution.
Hmm.
By liberally spraying the room with this chemical, everything the victim touched is instantly revealed with the aid of these goggles. Here, try them on.
Yep.
Oh, that's really blue.
Yeah. Still you.
There. Then spray the chemical indicator all about and all will be revealed.
Spray! How do I do that exactly?
A little press of space on the area you're interested in is all that's required. Like this.
What is all that stuff? It's like fog.
A suspension of the chemical indicator in a pressurized gas is the most efficient way to cover a large area.
Hmm.
That was another invention I discovered incidentally while I was developing the idea.
Yes, you do.
Go ahead, try it, my dear fellow. You may learn something interesting about the victim's movements on the night in question.
Well, there's nothing to lose, I suppose. Let's explore. Okay. Makes sense.
It's kind of gross. I don't know, it feels icky.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Oh, well, I got really far that time.
Ah! I was just trying to get the whole area. Oh, look at all this here. He touched the fucking floorboards. Okay.
That dirty bastard.
Ah, yeah, he was crawling on all fours. Ah, yes, interesting. A multitude of the victim's handprints.
When they were so close, he wasn't really crawling. He was just like,
He's like, pat, pat, pat,
yeah.
pat.
Making out with the floor.
Ew. Why are there so many of them on the floor in this one spot? Oh, perhaps he had a bad fall just here? There's nothing obvious that he would have tripped over though, is there?
I wonder.
Rip the thing off! Come on. Rip it up.
Personally, I often stumble when there's nothing obvious to trip over.
That's just you, okay?
I think that's something only a great detective would do, Mr. Sholmes.
Yeah, just pacify him.
Well, this is quite a puzzle. Handprints all over the floor.
Yes, there's no obvious explanation, unless you... Come on. Is that all? Oh!
Oh.
Jesus, I thought I'd already
He really
sprayed
likes that wall. He really likes it.
Well, he definitely did.
Look! There are dozens of handprints here.
So there are. A great many indeed. So much, in fact, that it's hard to make out any one individual print, in fact.
Ugh, that sends a chill down my spine.
Perhaps he was leaning against the wall while he admired this picture. He's very nearsighted.
Unlikely, I would say. It's a rather dull scene,
He's
after
like,
all.
squinting right next to the picture.
What is this?
And without wishing to state the obvious,
You wouldn't generally admire a picture from such close quarters, I feel. Oh, very true, Mrs. Subtle. It's a bit of a mystery, then. Okay, so those are the 2 points of interest. Oh yeah, when you look at it now, that floorboard is really obviously sticking out. Wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to notice before, but now that you've, like, looked at it and you look at it again, it's like, oh my god. Well, we sprayed Mr. Sholmes' amazing skin print indicator all over this room, didn't we? We did, but there are 2 places in particular that are of interest, I would say. Yeah, look at it! The handprint's on the floor there. And on the wall by the picture, you mean? Okay. Yes, and I think the floor warrants closer investigation. It won't be a moment. I won't be a moment. Crawl, crawl, crawl. She's so cute. Ah! She stands up fast. She's like, what?
Yeah.
It's just like, when she gets surprised, she just like goes 0 gravity and just floats.
It's like,
Yep.
Ah! What is it, Mrs. Subtle?
amazing upper body strength.
Look here, Mr. Naruhodo. One of the floorboards has popped out. Out of the... One of the... You mean... It's a secret hiding place?
Excellent work, Mrs. Hello. So, what do we have in here? Oi, what you lot doing?
Inspector Gregson.
Stand aside right this minute. It's my job to investigate here.
Hey, we
The
found
hardware.
it.
No need, Inspector. You continue to dig in your portion of chips while we dig around under the floor here. Your fancy talk's pulling me off my food anyway, Sholmes.
Then why are you eating?
No.
No, I'm devouring.
Your evidence is exactly what I need.
That reminds me, I have those, what are they called? You know those potatoes that, like, are like a grid? That you can buy frozen?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what you call those.
those are really nice.
Yes.
I don't know what they call in English.
Yeah, I have
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, but we all know what they are. That's good. We had because
Yes.
I found a bag of them quite cheap a while ago, and it's still in my freezer. Maybe I should make some tomorrow. Nom nom nom.
Ooh.
Damn it. That sounds good.
Maybe with some of those schnitzels that I have.
Crawl.
Yeah. Wow, a secret hiding place under the floor. What a find!
Eh.
It's not a hiding place you can make use of in Japan. I don't think I could lift a straw tatami mat.
No, I know, but I never expected one of these wooden floorboards to move either. Got me wondering about the wall over there too. Aren't you curious?
Oh,
Break it down.
I'll investigate it once. Chop, 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 chop.
Maybe. What about that? You know, that one hole right there in the wall. That very obvious taped over hole.
There's nothing behind the picture, sadly. On the wall.
I wonder if you try to
She's
do
so
what he does.
How
A
disappointing.
little?
But then, how do you explain the handprints?
I really can't think why anyone would have been touching the wall over and over in one place like that.
Weird. There you are. A print for you.
Oh.
Ah, there you are.
Photograph of the handprints on the wall have been entered into the court record. Oh, thank you very much. This invention can make prints too. Now then. I wonder if Inspector Gregson has found anything on the floor there.
I'm desperate to know.
So am I.
Okay.
Okay, Gregson? You break your back? Stays like that.
If you ran out of change, you wouldn't even have any light, let alone heat. For the needy, London's winters can be very harsh.
That's true, but if you think about it, even the wealthy would find themselves freezing if they ran out of small change.
London's winter can be very harsh for the forgetful too, then. Frankly, I'm starting to wonder if Sasato-san and I are gonna make it to spring.
That's true. We don't even have a meter at Baker Street, let alone a gas stove.
Look how dark the stain on the floor is underneath the meter there.
Yes, from all the water dripping out after the ice coins melted as you established in court this morning.
It's a very large and obvious stain, isn't it?
Mr. Shakespeare must have used an awful lot of ice coins, I suppose.
It was an ingenious idea, I'll give him that.
Could have just left like a plate or like a teacup or something.
Yeah, like underneath. And
Yeah.
the evidence of
He's just gross like that. He's a gross man.
Nasty. Stinky.
Nasty.
stinky winky. I'd love to know if there's anything hidden underneath that floorboard there. No, but look! Actually, that's true. Why didn't he put a teacup underneath? Because then he could reuse the water.
Exactly.
Dude! You're way smarter
Oh.
about his scam than he was.
Allow me to ask Gregson now. After all, we're well acquainted.
Uh-huh. Hey, Greggy!
Inspector Gregson! Really, it's been too long.
Shut up.
What is it? What is it, Holmes? I thought perhaps you might show me what you found there. Seeing as we're such good friends. We're not friends.
Sad moment.
No, I suppose not.
Sad face.
A dismal failure.
Yes, I heard. I killed to know what was under that floorboard.
Alright then, fair's fair.
What?
You did discover the hiding place after all. I suppose I should at least fill you in.
Really, Inspector? Thank you.
Do it quickly, my dear fellow. If there's one thing I know about this man, is that he blows with the wind, as fickle as the weather. Oi, don't make me out to be some kind of nut. There were 3 items on the floor there. A newspaper clipping, a photographic print, and a tin box. Now, what do you want to know?
Uh-oh. Can I get all of them?
No.
Don't be greedy.
Wait, this isn't a choice that matters, right?
Nah,
It's not a
it's just
choice.
dialogue options.
Yeah. I was worried for a second.
Looks like they was cut out the paper about 3 months ago. It's about a convict who got sick and died while he was serving time up in Manchester.
How terrible.
It made the headlines down here in London as well. The bloke had been sentenced to death, you see. The nature got to him first.
Oh my goodness! He committed a capital offense?
Man by the name of Selden. Nasty piece of work into burglaries and murder. They say the hoard he'd knocked off was worth about £1,000.
A hoard? Of treasure, you mean?
Jewelry and the like. But he hid it somewhere, and no one knows where. And now he's dead.
I see. Well, that is definitely something that sounds like it would give...
Papers loved it, of course. £1,000 lost and route to hell. Or some such was the headline.
That definitely seems like something that Shakespeare would be interested in.
Doesn't that strike you, though? Why such an article will be so carefully scored under the floor?
Maybe he wanted to find the treasure?
I suppose now you mention it, it does seem a bit odd. They were lovers.
Ah!
Perhaps I'll go over the paperwork we got and sell them back in the yard and see if I can turn anything up.
The capital offender article. Okay. The print. What is the print? What?
So, this is a photograph I found. Looks reasonably recent to me.
That's...
Yes, you appear to have been taken on the street in front of a house here.
He has some paintbrushes. Wait, is he the painter kid? The
No, that's
character-
his son.
Mhm.
Is he? And the gentleman on the left is Mr. Gerdep, the landlord, of course. But who's the young man on the right? Mr. Gerdep's son, perhaps? That makes no sense, though.
Why?
You can take that print if you like.
Really, are you sure?
We can presume, therefore, that the yacht already knows. The identity of the young fellow, that is.
Oh, is that true?
Well, it's too bad if we do. Fortunately for you lot, leaking information isn't one of my pastimes. Oh, my dear Inspector, if I may be so bold as to point something out. Pastimes are for one's leisure, but this is for work. All the more reason I'm not telling you. A dismal failure.
Yes, I heard. Okay. Wait. I wonder why a photograph like this was hidden under the floor. Wait.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I feel like I've seen him
No,
before and now
scrolling.
my brain can't remember. Ah!
Come on.
Wait,
What did you see?
green? Right! That picture on
What do
her.
you mean?
The picture in her hospital room. The one on the wasn't that him?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it was.
I'm actually genuinely blanking here. My memory is so
Who knows?
shit. I think that was him. Or someone that looked a lot like him. I wonder why a photograph like this was hidden on the floor. I mean, Mr. Shakespeare
Twin
himself
brother.
isn't in it. Is something in,
Photographic prints are still rare treasures in the East End.
is there like something on the back or something? No, okay.
Uh,
I thought it might be 3D and there was something on the back or something.
Yes.
I imagine Mr. Garridev was rather delighted to have been immortalized. He probably made a proud present of it.
I doubt it's like that. That's very weird. Why would he be hiding it then? That is indeed a tin box.
Now this tin box looks interesting, doesn't it? Might I suggest, Inspector, that you open it?
It's crazy.
Were to
idea.
find something inside that reveals the truth behind this case, I wouldn't be in the least surprised. Yeah, funny enough, I already had a look. It's completely empty. What? Shamspeare, give us a clue, man!
You didn't even have the chance to utter a word, Mr. Naruto. But anyway, at least we found out what's inside the box. Yes, thin air! It's empty, rather like how I feel inside. Is there nothing more to this
It's
box? then, I
dense
wonder?
air, actually.
Hand over box.
Yes.
Grab your hands. Wagga, wagga. Waggy!
Wagga hi.
Wagga
What
hi.
are you doing there?
Waggy! You're such a good little kitty.
Does
Oh,
whatever
Waggy.
Wagga hi does.
Oh. Oh, look, it's that lovely little kitty cat. What was its name? It's Mr. Natsumis, isn't it? I don't think we ever asked him, actually. Waggy! Why don't we call it, Wagahai? You know, like, Mr. Natsume refers to himself in Japanese.
I see.
Yeah, that's like,
Yeah,
they
that
had
makes
to
sense.
add extra explanation here. Because they're like,
Yeah.
oh, you don't have the Japanese text to refer to. That's fun. I wonder how he got in here. Clever cat. Little smarty. Oh, wonderful. Well then, Wagahai. Here's something delicious I bought from you from the cat's meat man. Meow.
That cat's living the life.
Yeah, good kitty.
Yeah.
Oh.
They really went out of their way to do all these animations for the freaking cat.
Yeah, they were like, we gotta animate the cat.
We
You couldn't be
gotta.
happier now.
gotta.
Look!
Just hope we can bring some happiness to his owner too. Waggy.
Sleep.
Waggy!
Oh, look at him!
Waggy! Oh, Waggy, Waggy.
Too
Oh,
real.
Waggy, Waggy. Meow! I love you, Waggy. I love you so much!
Oh.
The best character.
This motion captured.
That was a cheeky little meow.
The-
Wagga hi.
I love how Rio talks to him.
Oh, but
like,
he's
that was
so
a little cheeky.
adorable. Aw, I could sit and watch him forever. Same. I think he may not appreciate that after a while. He may have an investigation to get back to. But kitty, kitty watch simulator.
Pat him. Pat him.
Pet.
Pet.
Wait. I can
Yeah.
do something. Wait. I have an idea. Look at my stream. I have an idea. Oh no,
Oh.
not Hoodle. Not Hoodle, the Pat. Did we make it small? Pat.
Pats.
Pats for the kitty.
Pat.
Don't smash it.
Accidentally moved Hoodle first. Oops. Perfect.
Nice.
Look at that. Pet.
Yep.
Pet. It's actually for me, but Wagga hi can borrow it.
Meow.
Meow.
Just put a hoot on top of Wagga Hi's head.
Should we just move from here then? I guess so.
I guess so.
Yeah, okay, we're supposed to go to the prison. Just trying to find that. I don't believe we've been here for some timeline.
Mhm.
Is he okay? Why do you guys have all of these
I'm not
weird
sure.
DGS pictures? I swear to God.
There's so many funny gifs
Yeah.
for some reason.
Sorry. Just trying to figure. Oh, Mr. Natsume's back. Oh, he is. Mr. Natsume, hello! Shoop. Yoop. There he is.
I'm a cat. He said it. He said the thing.
Sorry?
I don't know who Mr. Natsume is, or Sherlock Holmes. I don't know about courts or trials or Old Baileys. I am a cat. That's why I am. Just a cat.
Mr. Naruhodo, he's trying to escape from reality! Trying to. He already has, completely and utterly. So, what is your name then?
See it, I have no name.
Mr. Naruhodo, he hasn't fully found out his new identity yet! Maybe it's not too late to bring him back to reality! Do you think you could open your eyes for us, Mr. Natsume?
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm now a cat.
It worked! He's back to the real world.
What's going to become of me? No! Don't answer that! It's obvious. My accursed soul is never going to escape this accursed fate.
Mr. Natsume, no! This morning's proceedings in court prove that there's hope!
Oh, yes. Yes. Locums to the Mr. Naruhodo Esquire was brilliant, but... The Reaper is omnipresent in court, and my logics... Here, there, everywhere.
What's he looking straight at me for? What did I do? Gee, Buzz. I think perhaps there are some things that we should discuss? Probably.
Like what?
Like, you know, What happened
Nah.
to you? What kind of stuff? I don't know, man. You think that would be a good idea? No?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes, we must.
Yes, we indeed must.
In my whole life, have I ever been so moved like as I was today? No. Of course, if I cast my mind back, there were perhaps one or two other occasions that moved me more.
I see.
But if I just block those out, then today, being in that courtroom was... It was the most moving experience of all my life. Little locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire.
You're too kind.
Scotland Yard for the remaining tea, just as we deduced, and are analyzing it as we speak.
Why can I not speak today?
There's nothing wrong with that tea. They won't find a drop of poison in it. That's a... solemn sworn Soseki certainty. Dab.
Dab. Tell me, did you both drink the tea at the same time that night?
Oh yes, most definitely. Remember, drink tea while it's hot. We both poured it down our throats like it was hot bath for our bellies.
And at the time, you were both completely fine? As shown by the fact that he and Mr. Shamspear then engaged in the Romeo and Juliet match. I suppose the focus of tomorrow's proceedings will be how the poison was taken by the victim then. Mr. Shamspear.
That rotten Shamspear, what have I ever done to him?
That is a good question. What have you fucking done? You don't recall him taking issue with you over anything you've done recently?
I don't know which one's more dramatic. I've been holed up in my room, immersed in books. I don't recall anything. Anything at all.
Right. I see. I see. That is quite interesting.
Why? What I don't understand is why he didn't let me know sooner.
Let you know what, Mr. Natsume?
About the soap, of course. What else?
Oh dear. Are you struggling with such a meager stipend?
Of course I am, if I had money. I would have chosen to live an accursed existence in such accursed lodgings.
Oh, yes. You said it's because the place is cursed that it's so cheap, didn't you? Uh-oh. Curse. Uh-oh. Curse park.
Exactly. Especially the room that I rent.
Huh. His room specifically.
The spirit of that capital offender who lived there still haunts the place, and it's trying to kill me.
The what now? The what? Who?
Gee, I wonder
Capital
where we heard of a
offender?
capital offender before.
Whomst? Oh, I wonder where capital offenders come into this case before.
Might I ask locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire that the next time you visit me? You bring scores of super soft soaps.
I don't know if I can abide by that, Sosaki. I don't know. If that's legal, Mr. Natsume. Saucy Nutmeg, is this really how you want to go down in history?
Yes.
I'm sure he'll never live up to anything. Never.
Rip.
Failed students.
Wait, was that really all?
Maybe we can present him. The capital offender. Wink.
Manchester's Strange Ways prison announced the death of convicted murderer and burglar Selden by natural causes in the early hours this morning. He'd been suffering with fever since the end of October. Alerted by the shouts of his fellow cellmate, medical staff arrived to find him already dead before his capital punishment could be carried out.
What's this?
It's a newspaper cutting that we found in Mr. Shamespeare's room.
Ah, so he knew, did he?
About the curse? Sorry?
About this man, Selden. A convicted killer, and the evil spirit behind the curse that afflicts my lodgings.
What?
He's already taken one young man's life, and now he's trying to take the life of another, a Mr. Mustache, much maligned Japanese man.
This is all very strange. What is going on? Mr. Natsume, if you know something, please, you must tell us. Tell us everything you can about this evil spirit. Please.
Truth is, I didn't know the details myself until recently. Till very recently. That Selden man was arrested about a year ago now. At the time, he was hiding out in lodgings at Mr. Garideb's house.
What? He lived where you do now?
That's right, yes. Exactly where I live now. In my very room.
Oh my! Your room was previously occupied by criminals found guilty of a capital offense?
Before his sentence could be carried out, he died in prison. That was 3 months ago now.
This is all very strange.
And that's when it started. The curse.
Okay.
What really is this curse you keep mentioning, Mr. Natsume?
It's already caused one death. A few months after a criminal passed away in prison. A man died in the room. The man who rented it after Selden, in fact.
Huh.
Poor Roger. He was found dead in mysterious circumstances. The room was locked from the inside.
Locked from the inside? Exactly like the case we're dealing with now. So that's the convict's curse, is it? I thought that was so sicky thing. Sorry, I'm not very smart.
Yes. Well, that was the start of it.
Okay. OT. Do you have any idea how the lodge were before you passed away, Miss Elizabeth?
The official cause of death was asphyxia.
So that means he was suffocated?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They discovered the body. The room was full of gas. Well, that'll do
A
it.
gas leak? He was killed by a gas leak?
No, it was Meterman.
Oh. It was me making cosplay and there were too many fumes. Sorry, that's me calling up myself from yesterday.
Yeah, that was... I was not happy with that, let me tell you that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to worry.
Really got me worried. Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't think about it because everything was open when I was doing it. So of course you don't really...
I know, but the result indicates that it definitely wasn't enough.
Yeah. I'll just have to
Scary.
I'll just have to bite the bullet and do it outside from now on.
Yeah,
Even if it's cold.
I know.
I'm just gonna have to...
It's just better for you. Just convince yourself that you won't get headaches and pains because of that.
Yeah, I'll try to figure out a way where I can like carry it inside after I've done it to dry because I can't leave the door open in this weather.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yes, okay.
I only found out after I signed the lease. Mr. Garrett came to tell me later. I couldn't stop myself trembling. In fact, if I'd known beforehand, probably had me too scared.
Take the room. Oh, are you okay, Snee? Uh-oh. Snee went away. Oh well. I'll go.
Landers lease, luckily legal.
Okay, you came back.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think I've touched the mute by accident.
Ah! I was like, you just suddenly disappeared. Lucky for Mr. Garrett, maybe, but not so lucky for poor Mr. Natsume. Poor saucy Natsume. And now you believe this curse is affecting you?
It is. At first. I just felt as though I was being watched. All the time. Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Okay. And then you talked about having nightmares, didn't you?
That's trying to take me with them. They come for me and try to suffocate me. Just when I'm struggling to breathe, I wake up.
Huh.
And the room is as cold as ice.
Wait,
All eyes.
that's strange. Yeah, that is... Wait, what? But isn't the stove supposed to be on? But why is your room so cold? And alright, that is very strange.
London winters are too cold to bear without any heating on overnight. But for some reason, even though I light the stove before I climb into bed at night, the pile of light always goes out and the room fills with gas.
But that's terrible. That's strange. That's exactly the same situation as what led to the previous occupant's death. Oh yeah, I could understand why you think your life is being targeted at that point. And then there's what happened to Mr. Shamespeare last night, when he was mysteriously poisoned. witnessed Claymore to that incident than can be explained by a curse, though. Whatever can be the cause of all these strange happenings in Mr. Garrett's rooms? Was there anything else that would be relevant to present? Look at this. It's nothing much, but...
It's been
What?
too long since...
He wants a present.
Too kind, I'll accept it gladly.
Nope, okay. Then I don't think there's anything else relevant. I guess maybe this one? I don't think he'll recognize it though, does he? Nope.
I don't know who these are.
I don't know,
I don't
maybe...
know these people.
Okay, what now? Okay! Oh, we'll present it to him! Of course.
Yeah.
Actually,
Dumb bitch
I
syndrome.
gotta get going now.
Okay, that's okay.
Okay.
We'll manage.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have fun.
Bye, see you soon.
Later.
Bye.
Love you, bye! Okay, then I think should we just go for like half an hour more-ish?
Okay.
Gotti is here. You're here now, Mr. Garrett.
Right, bally business it is for me, you know. Getting out and about.
Were you at the Old Bailey by any chance?
Naturally. Fate of my lodging hanging in the balance and all that. Not a trial to miss.
The fate of what's already been dubbed your haunted lodgings, yes.
Course, the place has caused quite a stir around the capital on more than one occasion already. As the old haunted lodgings or some such.
Glad you're self-aware about it. Well, at least he knows. The poor dude. The poor dude-a-rooney. Just hanging out, and then your house becomes...
Stirring tea.
Stirring the tea.
Makes you wonder what the blaze is going on, don't you know?
Fair. Yes, I'm sure it does. Oh, Sholmes is here too.
Of course I am. Where would I be?
In fact, thinking back to Mr. Natsume's other trial just 2 days ago. You were at the Old Bailey then as well, weren't you? Testifying with your wife about what happened.
Stopped off at a prison on the way home, in fact. Beastly business.
Also, is that animation him trying to, like, use the pipe but he can't because it's broken?
Maybe?
Here's one. I see. I do like that he actually does stand up now. It's kind of nice.
So, what brings you to my haunted abode today, eh? Eh?
Hey.
Hey.
Well, let's try to present him with the picture first.
Oh, you have a present for me?
This one. I mean, he's got to know who this is, right? Mr. Garrett, could I ask you to look at this photograph?
Is
Is that your son who's with you there?
No, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name.
Well, we had his name at least. Duncan Ross.
A street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot, just for kicks, really.
Was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume?
Yes, that's right.
There's a pipe too. Keep going.
Ah, the young gentleman who died in the room in the mysterious circumstances.
I'm already voicing 2 people in this room. Just keep going.
No, it's just like, listen, it's not, listen, that's my third line of songs, I need to freaking get back.
It's okay, I'm
Sean,
kidding.
I'm sorry. The setup.
I'm joking.
It's what Mr. Mustache was waiting for, one might say.
I'm gonna give you a pet to apologize.
Yes, young Duncan lived in a room at the top of the first flights of stairs before the Japanese chap.
Would you mind telling us a little more about him?
Yes, I would mind. Some fish fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap of questionable character, eh?
Oh wow, my phone isn't dry yet? Oh.
I beg your pardon. Are you okay, miss? You do not sound fine, miss.
I'm not fine.
Yes, the house does seem to have become something of a magnet for rum fellows of late. Since that body curse.
The convict's curse, you mean?
Ah, heard the stories, have you?
It's kind of hard not to. I mean, I heard the stories that I've been spreading for the past 5 years. I'm so shocked that you heard them. You know, like I've been going around telling them to people constantly.
What a scoundrel was arrested here. The next chap in the room goes and kills over. Then there was this woman who dropped dead just outside on the street, not to mention the actor yesterday.
They're still alive!
She is not dead!
Can you stop treating people like corpses, please? Like, they are alive. They're fine. Just please. God.
What if that's fake news? And am I next, eh?
I doubt it.
Well, I can't help but get the collywobbles, can you?
Fair. That was a very fun expression. When you say the woman who dropped dead outside on the street, do you mean Miss Green? I can assure you she's very much alive.
Even Susato agrees.
Because Miss Green, who was stabbed by the knife, and Mr. Shakespeare, who was poisoned last night, are both very much alive and kicking.
But are they? Yeah, well, so is that blasted convict curse, it seems. Personally, I should be quite content with such lodgings.
I see.
A bath, a toilet, a fireplace, a fascinating history. Why? It sounds like a lap of luxury.
Who's gonna tell him? I'm not so sure about that.
Are you pressing X on me, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes.
Well, there's no bath or toilet included, and no fireplace either.
But you do look out for your tenants, don't you? By watching the rise and fall of the flames in your gas lamps up here.
Yes, never hurts to keep eye on things, in case there are any mishap or such like. I think you've had your mishap already, sir.
Yeah, that's so funny. Ha ha ha.
Oh, I'm so hilarious.
Ha
Aye, aye.
ha ha.
I should be a comedian.
That's not helpful, Master Schultz.
Or mimedian.
You really are not a comedian, Mr. Schultz.
Heavens forgive me, the word just came to my lips.
Oh yeah?
Some fishy fellow from the Far East and failed actor chap of questionable character, eh?
There's no need for that, Mr. Garrett. Please.
That's right, Mr. Nutsum isn't no way fishy, he's just a little nerdy.
He's undeniably peculiar, however.
I have to be so mean to the poor guy.
It's really peculiar.
Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away?
Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find some, and he popped up the very same day. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with a background, as it were.
I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on so much as the cheap rent, actually.
So, how long has Mr. Shakespeare been lodging under your roof?
That fine actor chap, let me see. Oh, of course! Yes, it's been 3 months now, quite sure of it.
Only 3 months. He's quite new here too, then.
And to what do you owe? You're certainly in that regard, Mr. Gardep, if I may ask. Well, it was that Selden's counter as it happens.
Selden, the convict, you mean? Selden and Shakespeare have some kind of connection, then. I mean, there was a picture of the guy in
Yep.
Shakespeare's. Again, that's very strange.
That convict chap, Selden, passed away in a clink 3 months ago now, you see. Some malady or other.
Yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time.
It was only 3 days later that the tragedian showed up his face. The actor fellow.
Okay, that's very convenient. Really?
Yes, I remember it quite distinctly.
'Tis small this world we inhabit. Prithee, landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shamspeare, do decide to take thy room on the middle floor, offered erewhile for rent.
Terribly sorry, Infantnan, but that won't be possible. I already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor room's vacant, though.
Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine will unto thee.
Those courts must be muffing your ears. This room on the middle floor is taken. It's ground floor or nothing.
Very well, we have an accord.
Glad to hear it. Welcome to Bray Road.
Lo, a Shakespeare dance to celebrate. No. They
Do the
just love
Shakespeare.
using that fucking animation. They're just like,
To the sound.
let's just make him have a Shakespeare dance.
Yep. From what I heard in this country, in the court today, it sounds like the chap was thieving gas. And he was 3 months in arrears with the rent too. Yes, the fellow was bally player, alright?
So he hasn't been paying rent, full stop, since he moved in. I think he's searching for that fucking treasure.
Thank you for your candor, Mr. Garridip. We are most grateful.
Like, it makes sense, because it would definitely be something that would motivate a character like...
Yeah, that
Shakespeare.
makes sense.
Whatever
With
that...
appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings in me.
Oh, what's happened to you?
Shakespeare, my dear fellow, one of his most famous lines. I wish to divulge my own learning of the subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know.
Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines then?
Yes, Duncan Ross, young chap was attending art school, had to work to pay for it. Mind.
Huh. So same as Miss Green. Maybe that's how they know each other?
Moved into the middle floor room about a year ago, after that criminal Solomon was arrested.
Okay.
Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them.
A history of cheap rent, maybe, yes?
Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago now. I hadn't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers had up to at the time. So sadly, I rather hardly to discover what had happened. smell of gas that alerted me it was. Ah yes, synonymous with the smell of death. Had the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off the hinges. But once we got inside, we all body collapsed.
Because of the gas?
Yes, the room was full of it, nowhere at all. Stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed.
So Miss Ross suffocated to death.
Of course the police gave me a sound tickling off because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it set me back to have the lot replaced all over the house.
But even after you had that work done, Mr. Nutsumus says the same thing. That the stove goes out at night whilst he's asleep in bed.
And that's the bloody curse, the convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now.
That sounds more like tampering at that point, right?
Yeah.
Someone's feeling defensive. Like, I can understand, but I don't think he has anything to do with it. Garrett. He's just an old chap trying to rent some cheap rooms.
Best. That reminds me, actually.
Yes?
About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady.
A love letter, you mean?
Yes. Where did I put it now? Ah! Here it is. Left it on my desk.
I really like this music, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good.
I don't think I've been here before, so wait. Sorry, just enjoying it. You're just trying to remember the voice?
Discord? No. Discord was just like freeze framing me.
Oh! Oops, the
If you'll
other
excuse
problem.
me, let me see now. What does it say? My most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence?
But of course! My dear Miss Suzuta, that is precisely why I preface my reading with, if you'll excuse me.
To the soul in heaven.
I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes, no? Nuh-uh.
Sadly, he didn't address it though. So I have no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really.
I see. It's gonna play on my mind.
But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweethearts has no bearing on the case.
Oh, Suzato.
Oh, Sasato.
I think we should leave well alone.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Oh, Sasato, have you never been in an Ace Attorney game before? Silly goose.
Indeed, the intended recipient's address is missing. However, there is a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart.
Mr. Sholmes, please! I've already had to chastise you about this once.
My undying love to you, my colorful darling. Olive green.
Never mind. There's the confirmation that is her boyfriend. Well, her dead boyfriend.
Ah!
Oh, olive green? So this is where she
I
comes.
hate greens.
The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside this house 5 days ago. Wait! This also solved the other mystery of what she was doing on Briar Road. It has to have something to do with this house.
Well, definitely.
Like finally, it kind of
Like,
came to me.
like
it came to me that we didn't
actually
we didn't actually figure out what she was doing here.
Like the point was like, yes, it was really weird for her to even be there.
Yeah, but like now that explains it. It's got to have something to do with Duncan. He was already dead at that point, so maybe she was trying to find out what happened. The victim of the last case Soseki-san was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday. Is it just chance that her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence?
Mr. Naruhodo, whatever can this mean?
Reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you see, Miss Suzato.
He's like, ah! Ah!
I'm so good at my job.
Thank you, bro. Well, I think that was about it, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. And before leaving his hospital recovery ward.
Mr. Naruhodo, I've just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last.
This is good news. But hopefully just before she leaves. Ah! What is it? What is she holding? Miss Green! What was that? She clearly just hit something behind her back.
One moment. I'll be with you in a jiffy. Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I can be discharged, so I'm just getting my things together. Miss Green, what were you just doing? Oh, nothing really.
That was very concerning behavior.
Right?
I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed to me, that's all.
Why the hell would she not? Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you if that's alright.
I don't really have anything else to tell you.
Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can coax something out of her. I'm guessing we should either present the letter or the picture. Should we try with the picture first? And we don't have the letter in our inventory, do we?
No.
That's probably the picture. Let's try presenting her with the picture.
Probably for the better.
I mean, we were hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross. You knew him, didn't you?
Ah!
Oh.
Wow, you killed her.
That is some very dangerously colored medicine. Oh no, I'm so sorry. The bottle of medicine fell down when she did.
Purple, Mina, the color of life.
Oh, Miss Green, are you alright?
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that.
No, it's alright. I just wasn't expecting it. But how do you know about Duncan? Mr. Ross has been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter to you. It was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan. A year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day. And the two of you became romantically involved?
Aww.
Yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. That's why he decided to move into a cheaper room, to save money for the wedding.
Oh no, and then he went and died? That is extremely depressing. And that's what led him to Mr. Gyarados.
Yes. He told me he'd found the worst but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's when it happened. We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green.
That's awful.
Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose. Poor Miss Green. She looks desperately sad.
I was starting to think that's just her look. You please! But now I see that she has every reason to feel the universe is against her. Yeah. Well, I'm so sorry. It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green.
Oh yes, I mean, thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me, anyway. So I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't stand around and chat.
He certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk, that's for sure.
I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but... Would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital
Shush.
soon.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll go on our way. That's... Harak.
Mr. Naruhodo,
Ha! Oh no, the red!
surely you were not about to leave. That's quite of the
What happened
question.
to the red? What? Mr. Sholmes, I didn't realize you were there. What about the rat? I don't care about Sholmes. Look at the rat.
Of course I was, my dear fellow. What are you blabbing about the rat? Just stuck with me. Watching intently from the shadows as always.
Well, make your presence known next time. Rat! Mr. Sholmes, what's this about? It's about the rat!
There's no rats here, Mr. Naruhodo. What are you talking about? Something which occurs to me with regularity, Mrs. Zato, is this. Why do detectives insist on such explosive modus operandi? Why solve a case after it's happened? Why solve the case after it's happened? Why solve the case after it's happened? Instead of preventing a case before it happens? That is what sets a great detective apart.
What do you mean?
There's a case waiting to happen under our very noses, Mr. Naruhodo. So let us avert disaster, let us prevent this case from ever happening, with nothing but careful observation.
Alright.
All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see.
You can do it, Mr. Naruhodo. I know you can.
Okay, so...
Kanba!
Should I guess it's examine?
Would I?
That mouse seems to be dead. Look! I didn't notice it there before, did you?
I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. But that bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived.
Oh yeah, she was trying to die, wasn't she? You don't think...
I see you've come to appreciate the true nature of this scene.
We really got here in the nick of time. Wow.
No, your name is not Nick. It's Ryunosuke.
I see.
Thought of a tragedy about to take place.
Yes, I think it's falling into place. Miss Green, the contents of the bottle you had before has spilled out on the floor, and the poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. Ah! I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. Maybe you shouldn't leave those fucking cabinets right there.
Don't worry. I will attend to the mouse presently.
But what if that poison is the one
Aww,
that Shamsphere also got?
the poor thing.
Miss Green? Are you intending to go the same way as that rodent? Take your own life?
Holy crap, that's quite a subject to just like tackle in an Ace Attorney game.
Yep.
Ah. Once we'd left, you would have put it to your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison? No! Oh. Miss Green, please! Please talk to us! Here, let's look at the other stuff. It definitely feels as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand, in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere.
Yes. It may very well be related to whatever incident Mr. Sholmes believes was about to happen here. Perhaps we should ask Miss Green about it.
Yeah, this is Mr. Duncan Ross. Who would ever have thought he was engaged to be married to Miss Green?
To lose one's beloved fiancé must be painful enough.
But then Miss Green suffered that awful injury, and outside her fiancé's former lodgings too.
It can be very cruel sometimes.
She was there for a reason. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. No Sholmes hiding either? No.
Never.
Dang.
Ten seconds later, and we would have arrived at a very different scene here. In all probability, you would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from the your perspective, Miss Green.
I
Actually, in a way. Now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted. Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine for the fucking cabinet? 100%. Well, with this being a hospital and all, when the doctor comes to examine me in the mornings, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while. So I snuck this out when he wasn't looking.
Conspicuously, like, selects a label. I wonder what it contains.
It wouldn't be strychnine, would it?
No.
I'm afraid I don't really know. But I thought, if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow. Oh. So please, Miss Green, don't talk of such things. Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison. Yes, that poor little mouse is proof of that. Oh no. Oh, it's all my fault. What have I done? Oh. It feels really bad about the mouse. Alrighty, boy.
I shall remove this to my office, Miss Green. I take it you have no objection?
No, none. Oh. Poor girl. Oh, that's a familiar looking envelope color.
I don't know.
Almost like this. Neither the sender's name nor address appear to be written on the envelope of the card. It arrived by post at my home the day before the incident that put me in hospital here. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross. Come to the Slug and Salad on Briar... The Slug and Salad. Sounds like a horrible place. On Briar Road at 5 p.m. on the 17th. Don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It's a matter of utmost importance.
I would not order salad there, though.
The Slug and Salad. Wait a minute. The 17th? Of this month? That's the day... That's the day you were stabbed on Briar Road. And... 5 p.m.? Wait, did she never make it?
It's precisely the time when the incident occurred.
She never made it to this meeting, did she?
The Slug and Salad, yes. A pub on the northern corner of Bray Road.
Briar Road. Being the street where Mr. Garrett's house is on. Does this mean that... Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. The day was I was struck in the back by the knife. I was actually on my way to the Slug and Salad. So she was lured here. Goodness. So that's what you were doing on Briar Road that day? I'm sorry I didn't say anything before. Oh, I feel so bad for her. I just want to give her a hug. I think I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything. I doubt it. But yes, I'm very sorry to have had to drag up such painful memories for you. No, it's fine. Miss Green. Please, promise us you won't try to do anything like that again. Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has the bottle now anyway. And besides, I've been stabbed in the back and had a close shave with a bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through to the end. Oh, oh, thank God. I might sound a little conceited, but, well, that's how this has made me feel. Oh, I'm gonna give her a hug. Can she please have a hug? Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Jones.
Well, it will appear we've reached the end of the investigative trial for today.
I also really like that they sort of kept it, like, they could have done sort of a spectacular there, but that would have been so inappropriate. So instead they just asked us to look at stuff, you know? Like,
Yep.
am I the only one who thinks that way? Like, I feel like in that situation, doing like a reasoning spectacular would be just so bad. So instead they were like, you can do it, Yunosuke, you know? Yeah. Yes, it's late. It is.
And Mr. Naruhodo? you discover anything that might be of use in your court tomorrow, do you think?
Details about Mr. Shamespeare, Mr. Gerdup's lodgings, the convict Selden. There are many facets to this case, and we're yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling anyway.
I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis.
Into Mr. Natsuma's tea, you mean?
Yes. Will they have found strychnine in it or not?
Well, I feel either way. It will be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper.
Oh dear.
Yes, Baroque Van Seeks.
I wish you every success, of course, and thought I was late to rise this morning. Tomorrow will be new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed at crisp hour and attend the trial.
Good one.
Mr. Sholmes! You're going to come?
No.
Indeed. Whatever happens, I shall be there, assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsuma's cause until the very end. Then, come on, tell me it's a to be continue. Come on. London, the world's most prosperous city, homes to some 6 million people. But for some reason, when it comes to selecting jurors, there are only like 20.
Random ones.
Yeah. But away from the razzle-dazzle, down back alleys and behind bricked-up windows, the lonely lurk. Soseki-san had battled long and hard with loneliness during his many months here. And so I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot, to lift the curse that gripped him. As Mr. Sholmes said, tomorrow will be a new dawn. For all of us. Come on. It's such a perfect time.
Right?
Come on. Come on. Yeah!
Yeah! Such a good moment.
Perfect. This is perfect time to end it for today. Yay! Look at that. Oh, we are so good.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that would have been all for today. I know it's very silent. So let me just like there we go. So there's like a little music running. Yeah, so we'll be back with some more of this tomorrow. See if we can, I don't know if we'll finish the case. Is the second trial half long?
Will be hard but not impossible, but yeah.
Maybe not. We'll see how far we get. It's Sunday tomorrow, but yeah. I don't actually have
Get where we get.
on Mondays, so
Well, not everyone.
some people have things to do, so if I were to go longer, that would be me alone, and that's a bit much. But yeah.
Yeah, you realize after a few hours doing another few just alone will not be perfect.
Yep. So that's gonna be the vibe. We're gonna be doing some more of this, see how far we get. And if not, we'll just keep going next week. It's fine. Like, I hope these weekend Ace Attorneys are fun. And of course, next week we'll be going on with some more Judgment and shit. See what happens. Judgment. It's a lot of fun. Definitely come watch School Simulator, because that's basically all we've been doing.
Hey,
it's
that's
fun.
the game. That's the whole game.
It's fun. Yes, that's the whole game. What are you
There's nothing
talking
else in
about?
this game.
Yagami becomes a teacher simulator. That's what it's about. Anyway.
Yagami becomes the teacher of everything simulator.
Yes, thank you to everyone for coming. Thank you to Momo and Argo and Aya and Momo. Again, other Momo.
Sony.
Yeah, and Tony. Goodbye. Love you guys. Good night. Oyasumi na.
Oyasumi na.